Fun but quite hard. I see. So yeah, this is Fur-enheit, also known as Purr-ophecy. So as when it was released in the US, not to get confused with the Michael Moore documentary, Fahrenheit 9/11, which came out around the same time, which strangely resulted in this game having the title Fahrenheit in regions where they used Celsius, and not releasing in the one region where we use Fahrenheit. So, yeah. Strangely. Sex, goodness gracious. Thank you so much for continuing the gift sub. And welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. I think you got the September thing for that. Hello, Jim. How's it going today? Great to see you. I'm playing, despite all my rage, I'm playing a game by David Cage. This is
despite all your rage, you're still just playing the Cage.
Yes. You know, I think of all the David Cage games I have played, and I've played... I'm gonna say I've played all of them.
User gifted a tier 1 sub to Arid Panda.
Could argue you've played too many of them.
Yes. Red Panda, thank you so much for... oh gosh. For the resub. I have tried to play Omicron and lasted about 10 or 15 minutes and just couldn't. So, Omicron is the one that I haven't played to completion, but all the other ones I have. And I'm gonna say Purr-ophecy, I think, comes the closest to being a good game out of all of them, but it's also the most apparently bad. I think Heavy Rain's the worst of them, but... sounds about right, Benj. Almost bearable. But yeah, I went looking through a couple interviews with David Cage about this game because I was interested in a couple things that he said, and oh boy. Some great moments, but it's also total drivel. Yeah, it goes off the deep end in a way that I, respect and enjoy, but then it's just, it's presented so terribly. Oh my gosh, Critical Cat, my fur and whiskers, thank you for that follow. Omicron sucks. Omicron's terrible. But yeah, let me read you a quick quote or two from this interview that I found, which I thought was interesting. So in the original script, this is talking about the the stress mechanic in this game. In the original script, everything was in place to make the player feel good or bad about his actions. He always uses his as the pronoun for the player. I don't know. In my mind, if the player decided to save a child by risking his own life, he would feel good about it. On the flip side, deciding to play it safe and let the kid die would make him feel bad. He's evoking emotions here, you know? I thought these feelings would happen in the player's mind and that they would be obvious. When I could play the entire game for the first time, I felt like this idea was a little too abstract for the player. He would clearly need a visual representation of his mental state to make it more tangible for him. This is how we decided to add the little mental gauge on the lower left right-hand corner of the screen. We couldn't make a game that caused players to feel the emotions we wanted to evoke, so we just decided to tell them what emotion they should be feeling. What? Oh, it's so silly.
What emotion is X person feeling? The answer is sorrow.
Our main character's a bit of a tabula rasa in that way, I think. But then the stress mechanic isn't even a reward or the kind of thing that you can call a game mechanic because it just changes arbitrarily based on plot points that are unavoidable. So, like, what even is the point? It's not something that you necessarily have to, like, manage. It's not something that, like, oh, you should avoid things that make your character feel too bad. But, like, I don't know. Yeah, the first hour of this game is actually great, but I think it also has some problems, and I'm going to try to point some of those out as well. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's play this. So this is the PC re-release on Steam. So it looks a little better than the PS2 version.
Tutorial first.
Tutorial first, definitely. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Ooh. Okay, if I click off of the window, it's gonna do that. Okay. Now, I think there's parts of this game that'll soft lock you because of the arbitrary stress degradation. Oh gosh, I think you're right. I think you're right. All right, let me see. I've got my controller kind of working. Okay, let's see. Maybe in controls. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. All right, this is good. I might be wrong, and it might have been fixed in the Steam version. Yeah, I know for like the re-release of Heavy Rain, they fixed a couple things. Oh, Jim. Oh, I love that we get to start a new movie. A new movie I get to share with y'all. But wait till you see the tutorial because, oh my goodness, it's so good. So, I'll be lurking. Oh, no worries, kitty. So I love new movie, and then it's like, I believe when you pause it, it's not resume, it's play. Why doesn't he just make films? The thing is, people ask that about Kojima too, and I think that he would also be bad at that.
The audacity of this fucker.
Is the Steam version not banned on Twitch? There was only one version that I believe was banned, and I'm not 100% sure why. Oh, we gotta do the tutorial. I gotta introduce y'all to Bob. Oh, you gotta see this. I feel like Quantic Dream is so talented, except for Cage.
Hi, my name is David Cage. I'm the writer and director of Fur-enheit. I just thought there's a few things you should know before you get started. I'd like you to meet my friend Bob. You'll be controlling him while you're learning. Let's begin with something simple. Move toward the mark on the floor.
Hello, Bob. Oh, we get to move Bob. Yay! What the hell? Oh, look, it's David Cage. He looks so upset. Look at his... He looks mad at me. I think he knows what I'm doing.
Sorry I'm late. I had to save my kitten Sovfax from a tree.
Oh, Sovfax is a really good name for a kitty. Oh my gosh. Blood Hunter, thank you so much for that resub. Goodness. Alright, I'm gonna turn voices volume up a little bit so I can hear that okay. Alright, y'all tell me if this is too loud. What is he wearing? It looks like a broken default texture. It's a sweater and some cargos. I like that Bob just has Lucas Kane's face.
Come on, move it. The mark is just there.
Cage. Don't you tell me what to do. I'm gonna play your game any way I want. Rude. Okay, I'm running.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now you know how to move about. You're also going to have to be able to observe your environment. To do so, you'll have direct control of the cameras. Come on, give it a try.
Direct control of the cameras? Okay. Oh. L1 and R1 to rotate the camera.
You can
It's
also
Bob
look
and
around you and see
Shapiro's.
exactly what you want to see.
Mm.
But you won't
The
be
video
just
game
looking
here
around
is
you
an
in Fahrenheit.
interactive medium.
You'll also
It's
have to interact
intended to
with
evoke
your
emotions in the
environment. Go to the
player.
door.
Now that's just in the definition of the word. That's just objective truth. It can't be argued. And this game's about to get much more vulgar from here.
Do you see the symbol at the top of the screen?
Oh god.
It indicates the movement you have to make to execute the action.
Oh,
Do it slowly to
what
really
happened?
feel you're controlling your character's hand. Go ahead.
7 out of 10 is too
That's
nice.
cool. Now that you know how to move about, use the cameras, and interact with the environment, we can move on to more serious stuff. Fahrenheit has action sequences where your character's life will be in danger. I'd better explain this to you before you find yourself on your own.
Jim, I have an issue with this. How did Heavy Rain end up with a 7 out of 10 and Vanquish only got a 5, huh? What? Now, come on. Oh, Lord, you here. Oh, boy.
When this symbol appears at the top of the screen,
think this is
it
the one
means
where
your
you have to, like,
character is gonna
tap
have to make a physical effort.
L and R.
You'll see. You'll be exhausted too.
Vanquish was a 4.5. Oh! Mean. Also, I believe that
Hey, not
since
bad.
the PS2
Now for
version of
something a
this,
bit
Be
more
careful,
difficult.
Bun, or
You're
you'll
gonna
end up
find
in the
yourself
next
facing all
Inquisition out of
kinds of dangers
spite.
in Fahrenheit. You're gonna need a cool head and good reflexes if you want to survive. Let's see how it works.
oh gosh. Okay. Wolfie Joey, hello, how are you? Should I
Okay, I see you've
just
got the
let him
hang
get
of
hit by
it.
this car?
Now we can move on to something else. You can also choose what you want to say in the dialogues in Fahrenheit. Let's give it a try. What do you think of my friend Bob?
Definitely sexy. Bob's the new sexy.
Hey Bob, did you hear that? Right, I see you've got the hang of the dialogues. In Fahrenheit, you'll only have a limited amount of time to make up your mind, so you'd better think fast. Now, let's talk about your mental health. In Fahrenheit, your actions modify the psychological state of your character.
Why is the
Each
option
time it
sexy?
changes,
The thing
the
is
symbol will appear on
that
screen.
this actually
Take care
does
of your
teach you
character.
quite a bit about the
Otherwise
way
you
that
may
the
fall into
dialogue system
depression,
works in the game,
madness, or
because both
suicide.
of
I nearly
the
forgot something
options
important.
cause
In
him
Fahrenheit,
to say the same
you'll be
thing.
able to control
Like-
all the main characters. Be careful. Your every action will have consequences for the story. A word of advice, think before you act. That's it. I've told you everything I know, or nearly everything. There are still lots of things to discover, but I'll leave you the surprise of finding them for yourself. Now it's up to you to play. And be careful. You're entering a world where anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I believe David Cage is French. Oh,
Oh mon Dieu, it's pure fromage. You
Things
mon
are
again
never
by
quite
David
what they
Cage.
seem. We think we understand the world around us, but we really only see the outside, what it seems to be. I used to be just like you. I believed in humanity, the newspapers, soap commercials, politics, and history
could
books.
you believe
But
that
one
David
day,
Cage
the
watched
world
The
kicks you in
Matrix?
the teeth, and you don't have any choice but to see things the way they really are. My name is Lucas Kane. My story is the one where an ordinary guy has something extraordinary happen to him. Maybe it was supposed to happen. Maybe it was my
2069.
destiny or my karma or whatever. I know one thing for sure. Nothing's ever going to be the same again.
I believe it in soap commercials until they betrayed me. Everyone has betrayed me and I do not care. I'm scared about this game's gonna be a trip.
all
Oh
started
god,
right here.
Kitty.
Nice
Where
rip
else
off
could
of
it
the
happen?
monologues of Matrix,
New York,
Fight Club,
capital of
and
the
Eternal
universe.
Darkness Cage.
The
You
chessboard
water hack.
destiny
You
chose for
boob.
the last big game. I was just another pawn living my pawn's life. Until that night, when my life descended into chaos.
To be fair, in the game before this, Omicron, he had heckin' David Bowie as 2 different characters and doing some of the music. So, like, he lost the budget from that game to afford celebrity voices, and then regained them in Beyond Two Souls. Also, I really feel like this opening monologue is like, I feel like it's being counteracted by the fact that the opening scene of this game takes place in a bathroom. The Twin Peaks guy did the music for this? Is that true? Like, it's a little it's a little weird that your opening monologue is the guy going, one day my eyes opened and I could see the world for what it really was, and then we open with him sitting in a bathroom stall, you know? It's just a little weird.
Admittedly, sometimes life is a piece of shit.
Yeah. Look, he doesn't deserve to get murdered. He washed his hands. Also, this is a PS2 game that is almost entirely... Yes, Mashu, I'm so sorry. Almost entirely mocapped. Like, he could afford mocap work for all of these. This whole scene was done by people in spandex with little ping pong balls all over them. Just imagine that. When you watch the fight scenes later, just
The
imagine
bathroom
that.
is where most great revelations come from, to be fair.
Alright, good point, good point. Okay, I never got this animation right here. Because this was also mocapped. I watched a making of on YouTube. Because I was like, I want to know more about this game before I start playing it. And I watched the mocap actor do that. Shower thoughts. Basically, yeah.
What have I done?
Listen to all the Theory of the Dead Man songs that Lucas had. Oh.
I didn't want... It was like a dream.
Also, I understand. Oh, Nick, thank
Quick.
you. I enjoy that.
I've got to get out of here before somebody comes in here.
Okay. So, one of the things that I understand it's an abstraction for the purpose of, like, gameplay contrivance, that they wanted to have, like, a meter in here that's your, like, basically health, but it represents mental health because this game is about feeling emotion, right? But I also don't like the idea that stress, depression, like, all of these things are just different points on the same axis, because I feel that's really not how things work. It's a mature rated stream, by the way. It's a mature rated game, and I do have mature marked for my stream. The only music Lucas has is Theory of a Dead Man. I sing almost exclusively about a girl leaving. Also, I love that there's an email on Lucas's computer about Omicron, the motion picture. Oh man, it's so good. I'll show you later. Oh man. Alright, gotta haul this body in here. Now this scene is really neat, actually. I think this is cool. So, like, you start off in this bathroom, and you're like, oh man, well, because it was in a cutscene, I didn't kill that guy, but now I'm playing, and I know that I, as the player, did not kill that guy. So now I have to go ahead and hide all this evidence. It's actually a pretty clever use
I've got to
of,
get rid of it.
like, non-playable sections in the game. Now I think there's a mop in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Where did he put the knife? Okay, now that's
Barred up.
another
Can't get
one of
out
those
this
kind
way.
of clever things, is that they don't show you where the knife is, because that's going to be important later. Oh wait, no, I have to go up, up, up. Okay, I have to keep pressing up on the right control stick. That's okay. There's a couple places he could have put it, and they don't really, they don't tell you.
I'm bleeding. I must have cut my wrist with the knife. Both of my forearms are cut too.
Oh god, stray cat. Was that, that wasn't fatal, was it? I'm about to be upset. Cleaning blood has improved your mood slightly. Alright, now we gotta remember to pay our tab.
Sub-anniversary. Pick to pipe, pick to pipe, pick to pipe.
Sub-anniversary! Paladin, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back, Your Majesty. Still not seeing how this ties into Fahrenheit 451. Well, don't worry. I'm sure it will. The next scene has a
I need
book.
to get out of this neighborhood before the police get here.
I'm sure that a book means that it's related, right? Controls feel finicky. Yeah, they do. Alright, I'm gonna take the subway, because if you take the taxi cab, that's traceable, and the taxi driver might remember you, so... Yeah. Aliens. Yeah, it's basically foreshadowing. Oh my god. There's... Cage loves the trope of magic hobos. Like... He loves this idea of, like, the noble homeless that, like... are, like, philosophers and superheroes, and it's
A crime has
strange.
just been committed. I'm going to have to ask you to stay calm and wait here for the police to arrive and check your IDs.
I don't think Cage did a ton of magical black janitors. That's true.
Dog's Diner, that's it. Why do they always wait for me to go on duty before they start killing each other in the middle of the
It was
night?
good to see you.
Tyler, somebody gets murdered every day in New York.
But especially when I'm on night duty. It's as if every psycho in
He
the
loves
city
the
has it in
idea
for
of
him.
homeless heroes, but
You want
not
a bitch,
enough
do
to
it
help
inside.
house
That
them.
way I don't have to
Yeah,
freeze
it's
to
kind of
death
like
listening
that.
to it.
Blim.
You're the boss.
Oh gosh.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Flailmorpho_.
Oh, thank you, Anonymous. Alicia, welcome to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. Aw.
In 5 years on the force, I've seen some murders. But you never really get used to death. You just learn to live with it, that's all. I still don't know if it was fatigue, cold, or something else.
Car.
But I clearly remember the bad feeling I got when I walked into that restaurant. As if some part of me already knew that this time, something was different.
When is this set? The game came out, I think, 2000 and... 2003, but it's set in 2015. Oh my goodness gracious. Bloodhunter, thank you so much for those 5 gift subs. Gosh. Dia, Enzo, Morocco, Shirtless, and Chester, welcome to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesties. Yeah, I think it was set in the
Amaki
distant
NSK gifted a tier
future.
1 sub to Draco7891.
Oh gosh.
This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Draco, welcome to the Court of Hearts.
How's it going, McCarthy?
Evening, Inspector. I've been waiting for you. Hey, Tyler.
Amaki, thank you so
Hey,
much for
Martin.
that gift
So,
sub.
what happened?
Homicide. I found the body in the toilets. I had to go before I went home.
Aww.
Did
any
anybody
witnesses?
notice anything strange?
No, nobody saw anything.
Homicide,
Do we
the
have a
nomad
suspect?
soul.
A client left just before I found the body.
Who is the victim?
His name was, John Winston. A regular here at the restaurant. Kate knew him. She could tell you more.
How was the victim killed?
With a blade,
Press
from
the
what I could
Martin
gather.
button. I
But
think
we
you mean
should
the
wait for
Martin
the autopsy.
direction on the analog stick.
What were you doing here? Were you on duty?
I wasn't. I just happened to be here when the murder
Jonathan
happened.
Johnson.
I like to come by here after work. Kate's coffee is the best in the East End.
Which table was the suspect sitting at?
Oh, he was sitting at that table over there.
R_crowd
Is
gifted a
that the
tier
waitress
1
over there?
sub to Comrade Jock.
Yeah,
They
Kate
have given
Morrison.
16 gift subs in the
I
channel.
think that you should interrogate
Thank you so
her.
much,
If you don't mind me
Crab.
saying,
Welcome
go
in,
easy on her,
Comrade
Inspector.
Jock. Goodness.
She's still in a state of shock.
Thanks for your help, Martin. It's late. I think you can go home and get some sleep.
I'm gonna wait until you're finished with Kate, if you don't mind. I want to make sure she gets home okay.
Gotcha, okay, we can switch between characters, got it. Alright. The thing I find interesting is how you're both investigating and covering up the murder, and the game is like expecting you to try your best at both. It's really interesting in this particular scene because you're not expecting the perspective to change like this, but then so much of the rest of the game involves trying to either cover up or like catch characters that you're playing as, and in some instances it really falls apart because catching the murderer or who you think the murderer is results in a game over when you're playing as the character who just caught them and succeeded. So succeeding can cause you to game over, and it's I don't like it. Oh my goodness gracious. Hi Henry, how are you? Tia Bats, thank you so much for those 5 gift subs. Oh my gosh, y'all are amazing. Oh heck. Lanran, Last Pirate, Emikili, God's Blister, and Damuxon. Welcome to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. And Mercer, 6 whole months. Enjoy your new crown. I posted a David Cage bingo card. Oh, great. So, like, I feel like it works really well in this particular part of the game, and then they don't drop it quick enough. Like, the fact that they just keep it going is quite a hindrance. There's also the fact that all of your controls in this game are not done by button presses, but by moving the right analog stick in the direction noted at the top of the screen there. And sometimes this is good, because like, oh my gosh, Blood Hunter! Heck! Thank you so heckin' much for those 5 gift subs, and welcome to the Court of Hearts. Thallium, Blanca Ball, Saber, Foxy, and Blue Dawn Flower. Goodness. This is too much generosity. I know. That's the whole level 5 hype train. Oh my gosh. Thank you all. And Kitty, 6 months. Enjoy your new crown. Oh gosh, Steve, that's another thing that I need to talk about. So sometimes it's cool because in order to open a door, you need to move the analog stick to like push the door forward where you're making that motion with your thumb, which is cool sometimes. Paladin, thank you for that gift sub. Dire Sloth, welcome to the Court of Hearts. Your Majesty Gladius, thank you so much for that resub, and welcome back for 3 months. Goodness. But sometimes it's like, press right on the analog stick to Martin, or press down to Victim, and it's like, what is this meant to be communicating to the player through the, like, the motion controls here? Blem. Like, especially during conversations. Like, ooh, it's...
Here's his fork, but where's
press
the knife?
right to Martian. Oh, look, there's a book.
A book. The Tempest by
The
Shakespeare.
Tempest.
If this is his, it's a pretty weird book for a killer to be reading. Garrett, there's a book under this table. Why don't you check it out for prints?
You got it, Carla.
Is your 1-year crown that wonderfully bejeweled Habsburg crown? I think so. It's the one that I've got. Hang on, I can post an emote. It's that one there. No killer has ever read Shakespeare. Tempest, storm, heavy rain. There's a storm in this game too.
A cup of coffee and a soft drink? That's weird. He's a caffeine addict, or else he wasn't alone. Gotta remember to check with the waitress on that.
God, it'd be so great if Bob came back as the murderer. Alright, see you, kitty. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, holy shit. Gosh. 2 cups of coffee is a ton to her, I guess. So one of the things is you can switch between characters here. Which is cool. They can both find... They have different reactions to things in here and can both find different evidence. So, you know, that's neat. Just reach on in that garbage can.
Unless there's a gang running around hiding bloody knives in toilets, I think
Oh, he found a knife in there.
Great. Tell Garrett, have him check for prints on the handle.
Okay.
Just by jamming his hand in there without looking.
Do you know if anyone has contacted
Great
his
idea.
family?
Not as far as I know. Oh.
So,
right,
they suspect someone with
I'll
shoes.
take care of it.
How did they cobble those steps together?
Yep, all this blood all over from my hand. From rummaging it all over this knife.
Get that costume going.
Oh my gosh! Blood Hunter! Thank you so much for that cosplay fund donation. Oh my gosh.
No trace of a struggle. Looks like the guy was taking total...
Several wounds on the left side of the chest.
It's bathroom
area
clean
of the
now. I need to
heart.
pee.
They appear to be knife wounds.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, Dino. I don't disbelieve you, but that's horrible.
Man, stabbed some dude in the toilets?
Why is there blood here?
Say this is a well-realized,
find
grody
anything?
public
Possibly.
restroom. It sure
I don't
is.
understand why there would be blood here.
Maybe it belongs to the victim.
Not likely. Get Garrett to analyze it, then we'll know for sure.
Also, I think...
Maybe it was a revenge thing. Or a psych.
When the camera angle changes, it also changes the point of view of my controls there. Hey Nova, how you doing?
Tyler, I'm gonna take a look outside.
I really like your new Sona, by the way. Ah, this guy. There we go.
Good
Our
evening, sir.
_crowd gifted a tier 1 sub to Purr-ophecy. They have given 17 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you, Arcrat.
Cold
We'll
enough
go
for
in
you?
and go see.
Yeah, well, luckily I got this.
Totally just based on the one in Cage's house.
You want a little splash?
Hey,
Someone was
by the
killed in that
way,
restaurant tonight.
y'all
you
probably
happen to
know
see
Jim
anything
Sterling's YouTube
or
channel, but
anyone
did you
unusual?
know that they stream
Did
too?
I see something?
Go check them out.
I don't see nothing. I mind my own business.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Try to get someplace warm. Take care of yourself.
Coming at you through the magic of the internet. Alright, I think that... Oh.
Not much chance of finding anything this far from the restaurant. I'm gonna head back.
What, this
Take the drink.
alien shop here? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm drinking. Hire those aliens. So, not to give away the game here, I don't know how far we're gonna get in this tonight. I might wind up just going through and actually finishing this, because this game's worth talking about beginning to end, but like... that is foreshadowing. Which is very not good.
I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here. Would you mind answering a few questions?
No. Go ahead.
Can you tell me anything about the customer who left just before they discovered the body?
He was just a normal guy.
Aww.
I didn't really pay any attention to him.
Have you been working here long, Kate?
It'll be 11
If you
years
consider
next
upgraded
month.
to 5 shadowing.
I've seen all sorts in this place. Down and outers, junkies, you name it. The till's been robbed a few times, but murder? That's a new one. Poor Johnny was such a nice guy.
What was he like, Kate? Do you think you could describe him for me?
I only saw him
Why is
for
her
a few
face so
seconds.
shiny?
I guess he was about average height.
Well, this was a PS2
fairly
game.
young.
I'm willing to give
That's
the
all I
graphics
can
a lot of a pass because, for the
Can
most part, it
anyone
looks pretty
else
good.
come in?
Most part.
No, I don't think so. You can only get in the front door. If somebody else had come in, I would have seen them.
He was only 2 days from
Did you
retirement.
get the impression that John and
An
the
anonymous
suspect
user
knew each
gifted a
other?
tier 1 sub to Stray Cat Rock.
No.
Thank you, Anonymous.
I don't think they did know
Stray
each
Cat, welcome to the Court of Hearts.
The
Your
man had
Majesty.
already been here a while when John came in. They didn't talk to each other. No,
Yeah,
I'm almost
you can
certain
kind of
that
tell
John
which
didn't know.
characters only show up for a scene,
Was John
like,
here alone?
and which ones
Did he
are
speak with anyone?
reoccurring.
John always came alone. We chatted a bit, the weather, his job, the usual stuff. He never talked to anybody else.
Murph, I think
There was a cup of coffee on his
I
table.
think the best example
remember
of
whether he was
exactly
the
what
one
you're
who
talking
ordered it?
about is
Coffee? No.
in Heavy
No, I'm
Rain
certain
Have you
when
played
everybody
the
talks about the
complete
wasteland.
Blade Runner game?
Ooh,
What
I own
happened
that on
before
GOG.
the-
I haven't played it
Did
yet.
you notice anything unusual?
No. It was
I'm
just
really
a
excited
night
to
like
try it,
any
though.
other.
Can you tell me what you saw?
There weren't that many people tonight. It's usually pretty calm during the week. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. I didn't even see John get up. Oh my God.
I think
Kate,
that her
try to
statement was
pull
already
yourself together.
taken and written
You
down.
are our main witness,
So I
I'm
don't know what
really
she's
gonna need your
doing,
help.
but you know.
My shift was almost over. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. John got up and went to the restroom.
When his
The
pyramid
man
head
must
showing
have
up.
followed him.
No, no, no.
And
This
then he
is
must have
shattered
snuck
memories.
out
Don't you
afterwards
recognize
because
all
I
the
didn't
snow?
even see him leave.
What happened next?
Martin went to the restroom, and
Cutscenes really well
that's
done.
when he
Shooting
found
gallery
John.
aspects don't work very well. That sounds a lot like Police Knots. Or
Did you happen
Snatcher.
to notice anything strange about John tonight? Did he seem worried or stressed out?
Which I'm for, because I
No.
kind of like that type of
He was
game.
just like he always is. He even made a
So
joke when
how's
he
this
came
game
in.
about circumcision?
Do you think that you would recognize the suspect?
I'll never forget that face.
Perfect. Do you think that you could come down to the station tomorrow and help us construct a likeness of the killer?
Yeah. I'll do whatever you think I can to help catch him.
Thank you very
I
much
wonder if
for
this
your
part of
help,
the game is
Kate.
better because it was made as a vertical slice to shop around with
You
investors.
find the bastard
That's
who did it.
certainly
People
possible.
like that just don't deserve to live.
And this part of the game was
Promise
released
you,
as a
we'll do
demo
everything in our
disc
power to find him.
on like
Go home
some
now. Try to get
PS2
some sleep.
like game
Martin will make
magazines,
sure you get home okay.
which is how I first played this game. Like I played the demo for this before it came out and was like super hyped. Because it was just this whole scene, and I was like, oh my gosh, where is this game gonna go? And I feel like David Cage has a lot of similarities with like Stephen Moffat, where he can do really compelling individual scenes and then putting them into a complete product with an ending is just impossible. It just falls completely apart. And one of the most frustrating things about the David Cage games, stuff like Heavy Rain, stuff like Beyond Two Souls, stuff like Detroit Become Human, is that for a single playthrough, you can play those games and really like them. Even this game, with how like messy its ending is, I think you can play and still come across with a really good impression of, because he knows how to use these certain tropes and certain scenes and certain archetypes in a way that's a little bit like emotionally manipulative, where you can definitely play Heavy Rain and there are scenes in it that will make you feel things, but they're really cheap surface level things that don't play into the overall story or message of the work in any meaningful way. You know, like he can make scenes that make you feel sad or, you know, scared or things like that, but they just don't go anywhere. I'm a cheap surface level. I mean, same.
What do you get when you cross David Cage with Stephen Moffat? A boomerang, un Vimoche 1.
Oh my daughter. Tasty but ultimately unsatisfying. Right. And heaven forbid you play one of them more than once.
The coffee's not on the bill.
Because then they just start falling apart. Because the plot of this one is nobody remembers. Okay, so there's an extra coffee at this table because another person came into the restaurant, was not recognized by anyone because he's using magic to not be remembered by people, sits down, orders a coffee, mind controls Lucas Kane, leaves the restaurant and goes to that room full of candles, then makes him murder the dude in the bathroom. And it's like, did you have to meet with him? Why did he order the coffee?
When does this game let you use whip?
No, sadly. I guess we should listen to tunes.
Tyler, can you shut that thing off? We're on a murder site here.
Hey, I just thought I'd chill the atmosphere a little. Okay, it's off. I better turn this off before Carla pops a vein.
Yeah, Tia Bats. Apparently that's what happened to, everybody else that got mind controlled. Turn it back on. I'm on it. Is he supposed to sound like Snoop Dogg? I don't know. I don't know. This game should have been a musical. You know, if Tetsuya Nomura was in charge of it, it might have been. At one point during development, it might have turned into a musical. Oh no, a person of color in a David Cage game, that can't be good. It's mostly fine, except certain things. The design of his apartment, his choice of music, there's some weird stuff, yeah. Look, anybody in a David Cage game is a bad sign, to be fair. Now, Tyler here is not as bad as a very, very racist Chinese caricature we're gonna meet later. So, oof. Why did you do that, Tyler? Boy, buckle up for that. Yeah. Now, the way that scene goes is that this character is like an offensive Chinese stereotype, but then it turns out that he's just putting on an act because people expect him to like sound like a terrible Chinese caricature. So it turns out that he's just like faking it, but at the same time, that doesn't excuse it. That's not any better.
David Cage has layers to his racism.
I don't think he realizes it. I really don't. Shinzo! My fur and whisker, thank you so much for that follow. You know what? Okay, so a lot of the time, I don't know where y'all stand on, like, in criticizing media, especially when playing bad games like I do. There's like this big ethical question about how much blame you want to put on any individual creator of those projects, because directing hate towards like the director of a game or like the writer of a game or something like that is sometimes a really bad idea, because you can't heap an entire game's worth of problems on a single person. And also, making a bad game, or like, when I'm playing through like the bad Silent Hills, I wind up talking a lot about like people like Sam Barlow and people like, oh my god, who's the producer in charge of Downpour? Like there's people that I talk about where I don't want to direct hate towards these people, and I don't want to direct blame towards them, because their biggest crime is that, oh, they made a bad game, which in the grand scheme of things is really not all that bad. However, David Cage is the producer, director, and writer on this, and also turned out to be just a shit person whose company was sued because of abusive practices and like a bunch of behind-the-scenes nonsense. Not as bad as Ubisoft, but pretty darn close, and it was proven in court, so fuck that guy. So there we go. That's out of the way. Also, he put himself in the game. Like, come on.
Hey, I think there's some blood
Yes, I
in
do.
the sink.
Maybe the killer washed up before he left.
Yeah, could be.
Gosh. Yeah, fuck Ubisoft as well. I think I might be able to go the next year without buying any Ubisoft games. I think I can do that. I'm still gonna play the ones I own. I've been playing The Crew 2 again recently. I'm not gonna buy any like DLC for it or anything like that. I think I can go the rest of the year without buying any Ubisoft games, though.
Well, he still has his
Think.
credit card and $100 in cash on it.
Hope you're all looking
Killer
forward to
wasn't after his
Assassin's
money.
Creed. Ubisoft is guilty of years of abuse and harassment and covered it up. Fuck that family-owned bigot house.
So Does Ubisoft make anything except Assassin's Creed? I'm kind of interested in the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remaster, but like not enough to spend money on it. Man, they could make it really hard for me though if they made a sequel to Prince of Persia 2008. That's like one of my favorite games they've ever made, and that'd be really hard. I think I could still go without, but...
Blood on the mop. The killer must have used it to clean up the mess. Why would he risk getting caught to do that?
2008 Prince of Persia really bad. It's like my favorite. I love it. Try finding it used, not brand new. Yes. That's a good way to go too. But also fuck GameStop. If you've got like local game stores, go with those instead. If you can. Obviously there's a lot of like, hey, is it worth giving money to Amazon to buy it off of there? Or is it worth, you know, supporting GameStop by buying it used from there? So there's a lot of give and take, but... It's not an easy question. It's tough. Spaghetti.
You ever consider a career in plumbing, Carla?
You ever consider a career in comedy, Tyler?
Hey, everybody says I'm a very funny guy.
It's a relatively cute line. I'm okay with that. What is the 2008 one again? I played the edgy teen warrior with it. 2008 had like the gauntlet, and it was the one where you couldn't die because you get saved by like your companion for it. It had really good platforming, a solid art style with some cool cell shading. Like it's a gorgeous game. I should stream it sometime. I really want to. It's fun. And I should also talk about GameStop sometime, because let me see, I quit there last year, and had worked for them since 2006. So I worked GameStop almost 14 years or so. And I know quite a bit about the behind-the-scenes stuff going on there. And oh my gosh, what a mess. I think that their current CEO is trying to dismantle the company and sell it off for pieces. That's what I think. I think that they are not trying to survive this year.
Hey, Garrett. Hey, Frank. How's it going?
Hey, Carla.
Hey, Carla.
Their
So,
current
you guys
CEO,
find
before
anything?
he got hired into his position,
We're almost finished.
I think was responsible
just
for
waiting
like
for you before we
downsizing a
took
bunch
the
of
body
targets
away.
and stuff. When he was like CEO for them, a couple other businesses like that. So we'll see. It also doesn't seem like they're going like online either, though. Which is what I would expect them to do, is transition to more of a like online delivery model, which they put some effort into, but then their website's just terrible. And even though they bought ThinkGeek, they didn't use ThinkGeek's pretty good website. Instead, they were like, no, we're just going to shut down the ThinkGeek website and use GameStop's terrible, unusable one instead. So I am stuck in this corner. Okay. I think of them hiring
Frank, can
Reggie.
you
I don't
verify
think
all of the
Reggie's
calls
going to
that
do
came through
much.
this phone tonight?
You got it, Carla.
I don't think he's going to have an opportunity to do much of anything, honestly. The CEO's 10-year-old nephew worked very hard on the GameStop website.
Tyler's got the keys to the car. I better go find him.
Why find him when we can be him? Oh yeah, there's a couple of Ubisoft games that I was looking forward to this year, but no. I think I can go without.
Man,
I can't keep my eyes open. I'm gonna go see if Carla's done yet.
Better soul jump into him. Puppet him out here.
Tyler's got the keys to the car. I better go find him.
Where could he possibly be? Truly a mystery for the ages. Alright, what else do I have to do in here? Green Hat Hero! My fur and whiskers, thank you for that follow. It's like, I'm really not surprised that you worked at GameStop. Basically, streaming is everything I liked about working at GameStop without having to actually sell things. Which is the part I hated. It's kind of ideal. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay. Thank you, Serafina. Did Jim do some videos about the working conditions at GameStop? Yes. And for the most part, I think I agreed with him. If I remember the
Steal from the
correctly.
register.
I wonder if we can. I mean, you say that, but also raid Shadow Legends.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Mashu Kitty.
Anonymous, thank you! Oh my god, was that just a picture of Lucas Kane on the TV? Pay attention back now. Welcome back, Bluestacks. Mashu, thank you so much for that resub, and welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. I think one of my favorite things about my career at GameStop was back in 2006 I used to file applications there every couple of months because the store was rotating between like store managers pretty regularly. I guess irregularly, but every couple of months or so. It was a really busy location, and GameStop's retention is bad. So every time a new manager came in, I'd have to like refile an application and introduce myself. Came in there one day and was like, "Hi, I'm here to file an application and beg for a job." And the store manager was like, "Okay. Well, go ahead." Literally begged for my job. Hey, I got it though. It was pretty alright at the time.
Carla, she's really something else. She's not always easy to get along with, but she's the best damn cop I know.
Did you find anything, Tyler?
For that, I'd have to be able to keep my eyes open.
Somebody confirms they will leave.
Keep up the good work, Tyler.
Aww. That smile was a bit weird. Yeah, so that smile reminds me of the facial animations in Shenmue. Like, he reminds me of the guy who runs the forklift races.
You ready to go, Tyler? I think I've seen everything I need to see.
Are you sure?
I work hard and I make lots. That's why I make lots of money.
Nope, we're good. Let's head home.
Okay, let's bust. Cool. Carla agrees to go. Let's get into the car before she changes her mind.
A media like this always has the detectives as like not very professional looking. Yeah. Like you'd think there'd be a uniform or something. How dare you accuse Ryu Hazuki of making expressions? I remember the Silent Hill 3 song in the PS2 version of Dance Dance Revolution Extreme. Oh gosh. I own that game. We should check that out sometime. The way he whirls about. Oh my god. Did you not know about this? I don't think so.
A nightmare. It was all
Weird
just
because
a
I own
horrible
that game.
nightmare. I didn't kill anyone. I wasn't dreaming. It all really happened.
I'm gonna get ready and go to work.
Oh, my head.
This game feels like dated footage style
Shoved a steel bar in my brain
trying to
and
be.
then melted it. Gotta make it stop.
There's jeez. Oh god, it says play and stop. Oh god. Well, time to get to work. Funk remix of Your Rain, Silent Hill 4? Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Because, like I said, that game's on my shelf. By the way, my PS2, I think the GPU is going out on. I took it to a repair place yesterday. I haven't heard back from them yet, so they're still diagnosing it, but we'll see what happened. Hopefully that'll get fixed.
I have to go to bed, as I've started having a normal day rhythm. Sleep tight, a cob, use whip.
Have a great night, Blood Hunter! Have a great one. So glad you're getting a responsible amount of sleep. So... playing hockey with a Nino. Oh, come on. So hopefully I'll have that back and I can start doing backwards compatible games again. And doing PS2 stuff. That said, I have a solution for this Friday. I got the PC version of Silent Hill 2 working, and I found some patches for it that enable widescreen support, controller support, replace the sound effects with the better PS2 versions, and then replace some of the cinematics with the PS2 versions instead of the bink video files that the PS2 version has, or the PC version has, which are terrible. But when I was testing it out, I think I figured out that the reason the sound effects in the HD collection are so terrible is because they're ripped from the PC files. Which is confusing to me, because if they had access to the PC game, why didn't they just port that? Because the PC version runs better than the HD collection does.
Notice reads, "Don't take with alcohol."
It's time to go take some alcohol. Okay, Weather. I can't disagree with you. I guess. I can't disagree. Alright, let's check this futuristic computer here. Let's check the web. Video games notch up new victims. Violent video games were found in the room of adolescent kill. My goodness! Hey Phoenix, how's it going? Check world. More snow. Alright, there's no new messages. Darn, one of these in the top right. Oh, is that it? I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna take a look again. No. That's all I can look at right now. Why did this guy have a knife at the dinner anyway? I think he had a steak?
Is that cage in the top right of the screen on the computer?
It's possible.
The sheets are full of blood. I can't go back to bed. I'm not tired anyway.
Yeah, there's later on there's a news article. Why does he have a treasure chest? I want to open this up and get some like armor or weapon drops maybe. I will clean the sheets. Okay.
Hello?
Roll for initiative.
Lucas, it's good to hear from you. I thought I'd call to find out if maybe you wanted to go to Mom and Dad's tomb together. And to be honest, I thought it might be a good excuse to get back in touch with you.
I don't know. It's kind of like a loft setup, I think.
I'm in big trouble.
What are you talking about, Lucas? What happened?
I can't really talk about it on the telephone. It's serious, Marcus.
I'll meet you in half an hour at the park.
I think he said
See you
tomb. Child's been murdered on the wasteland. Okay, I think we can bandage up here. And then we get to drink some alcohol. I mean, kinda, Panda? Please don't drink the alcohol. I mean, it game overs you. You just die. Hey, that's a pretty good scare there. That's fun. I liked that. Brighton. Ready to chill in the street? Aww. The fuck is his washing machine in his bathroom? I don't know.
I'll grab him when I'm ready to leave.
It's very strange to me. Aw, hell yeah. Split screen that milk. Oh, look at it. Just hold it in front of your mouth. It's great. Washing machines belong in the bathroom? No, that's weird. Put them in the laundry room. Or the basement. Duck. Duck soup. Did you wash clothes in the bathroom? It's very weird. It's very weird. Marx Brothers? Yeah, duck soup. Oh! It's a bonus! +5! Yeah! Oh my gosh. No, they're bonuses. It's 5 bonus.
Police, please open the door.
What am I doing? What are these prompts? What is this?
Hey, what's that? Stay where you are and put your hands in the air.
These images in my head. I must be losing my mind. Speak up.
Oh my gosh. Simon Says? Okay, so the weird thing is, it's the colors of Simon Says, right? But it doesn't work on Simon Says rules, which just messes up your brain? Because you have to press them as soon as they light up.
Clothes that I was wearing last night.
You don't have to copy them.
I better not leave them.
But you have to, it's a quick time event. It's not like it's not Simon Says. It's just the colors of Simon Says. Which is just horrible. It's so bad. Oh yeah, we'll do Blossom. Like, this is weird because like I think when this came out, I was like, wait, I don't understand. You can just tell a cop not to come into your house. But nowadays, I don't know. I mean, he's white. He could probably get away with it, right? But like, I don't know.
This will hide the blood in case anyone comes in the room.
Or you could put the sheets in the washing machine. Oh my god, okay, fine. Yeah, alright. Thus spoke Zarathustra.
Zarathustra by Nietzsche. I've read it so many times, I know half of it by heart.
Oh, I just read this cover to cover. Love it. Not gonna lie, Jack. Glad I missed out on playing this game. It's, you know, I really liked it when I played it back on like the PS2. Like, I think I enjoyed it.
I just think they're Nietzsche.
Oh, that joke was neat cheesy. What is he like? Shakespeare and Nietzsche, of course. Also, yeah, there's a cop that just like walks into your apartment and like looks around your house.
New York police, please
and
open
it's
the
like,
door.
you're not allowed to do that.
They know. They've come to arrest me.
Oh no.
Police, open up.
That's interesting, Ninja.
Just a minute, I'm coming.
Alright, open the door.
Evidence linking me to last night.
Oh no.
Got a couple seconds to hide everything before I get the door.
Oh, the door's locked. Oh, I'm locked in my apartment. I need to find the key for the door
Just a second.
on the inside of my apartment. On the inside? I'm locked in my apartment. Oh, this is as bad as that time I got locked in my car. Oh my gosh.
If you do not open the door right now, I will be forced to knock it down.
Wait, what? Oh, now hold on. No, you need to find the key so you can open the door from the inside. Okay? Get down on it. Get down on it. How you gonna
sorry
do
to
it if
make
you
you
really
wait like
don't
that.
wanna
I was in the
dance
shower.
by standing
Are you
on the
Lucas
wall?
Yes.
Mr. Kane,
Ooh,
the
suspicion
neighbors
go
are
up.
yelling from your apartment. Is there a problem?
Nope. Go away.
Yelling? No, there must be some mistake. I'm alone here, and I was sleeping.
Must have been a
Would it
movie
be
or
all
something.
right if I took a little look around your apartment?
Yes, Kane. Also, he has a
Listen,
brother.
I promise you, everything's fine.
Do you mind if I just go ahead and look around anyway, sir?
I do mind. Go
Open
get a
the door,
warrant.
Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Excuse me, Mr. Video Game Protagonist. If you don't open the damn door, I'm gonna blow up your damn apartment.
Oh, it's nothing. Just a
I'm
stupid
gonna leave your dead body on a wasteland.
When you cut yourself, you go all the way, don't you?
Hey, I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Chicago Bun versus Nietzsche #1 fan.
Just a ridiculously large New York apartment. Look, Lucas Kane's bank job makes him millions. I guess.
Thank you for your cooperation. Sorry to have bothered you, sir. You know how it is. With everything that's been
A
going
car,
on.
all
we prefer to
cardboard
be
and boxes.
Yeah, get fucked.
Long, Mr. Kane.
All cardboard and boxes. Oh. Hmm. Oh, we saw you're rich and turned polite. Right? Hey, there's a Krispy Kreme across the street, officer. Help yourself. Go treat yourself. Oh, newspaper.
Massacre in East End restaurant. An especially horrible murder was committed last night in the restroom of a local restaurant. The killer is a man in his 30s of average height.
Somebody stop me!
Police are already searching
How
for
is
the
it a
man
massacre? Only one
releasing
person died.
a composite sketch in the next few days.
The East End of New York? I don't know what it means. I've never been to New York. Oh my god, look at this foreshadowing! Look, the Cage is teaching you about the characters in the game. He's got a book about Kung Fu. Look at that book on Kung Fu. This is environmental storytelling, that's what this is. I would listen to some of this music, but I don't want to get copyright claimed. Lucas Kung Fu.
2 to 11 months of this raccoon raiding Lucky Bun of all their tea.
Oh my gosh! Raccoon, welcome back! 11 whole months. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much, Your Majesty! The Good Food book is giving me a headache.
Quote the Raven, emotions.
Oh. Alright, I guess we could check out some of the... Oh yeah, here we go. Santa Monica? No Way Out? No Surprise? Say Goodbye? Oh yeah, we've got all 4 songs!
I crow.
We should not. Time you're in the apartment as Lucas, don't interact with the punching bag. Play some music that's copywritten. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, but that's the best part. Because that's when he, like, kicks the punching bag off, right?
I'm in no condition. My forearms still hurt.
Does that say overblist? Hey, you know what? You know what? My dad used to have a punching bag, and I punched it without gloves for a while, and I wound up with some over blisters. Like, so that's legit. That'll happen. I think Lucas needs to go to work. I think we need to go to work. Should probably mute the music. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, I see a pig. Oh good, we can choose who to play as. You don't really get to choose, you gotta do both. I mean, you can choose what order you do them in. This isn't a choice. This ain't a choice. You think this is game you're playing? You think that's air you're breathing? The illusion of choice. Your choice is better. It's an emotion of choice. What's a Mega Man stage select? Lucas Kane, clear points, 10,000.
When Marcus and I were kids, we were inseparable. He's the one who took care of me after our parents died. We kind of grew apart after he became a priest. But he's still the only person I really trust. The only one who might believe that I had nothing to do with all this mess.
You think that's a game you're playing? Oh my god. That's a dead body. Why are these kids just playing next to this corpse? Hello?
Looks homeless. Poor guy, out in this freezing cold.
Look, it's foreshadowing. Because all the homeless people in New York are part of a secret Illuminati-style organization of, like, New World Order manipulators called the Invisibles that are secretly saving the world.
What?
At any given point in time.
What?
It sounds like I'm bullshitting, right? But you'll never know. I mean, if you haven't played this game, you don't know.
I missed you. It's been a while.
2 years.
So tell me what's happened, Lucas.
I've killed a man, Marcus. It happened in a restaurant last night. It's like I was possessed, in a sort of trance, like I was a puppet on a string. I saw what I was doing, but I was powerless to stop it.
That sounds like a joke.
God. I can't believe this, Lucas. Tell me that it wasn't you. You're not capable of something like that.
And there's this,
Do you think his
too.
brother's last name is Abel?
You cut your wrists?
Before the murder, I carved these symbols on my arms with a knife. I don't know if they mean anything.
His name is Lucas Kane, and he reads Nietzsche, and his brother's
You
a
went
priest.
to this restaurant alone?
Yeah. Tiffany and I, we broke up about a month ago. I try to get out of the apartment as much as possible. It's just so empty there without her, you know.
Had you been drinking or taking drugs?
Wait a minute, are we choosing his dialogue options now?
Were there any witnesses?
Okay,
Did
now we're
anyone
not
see you?
choosing Lucas's
Probably.
dialogue
I
options.
got
We're
out of the restaurant
choosing
as best I
his
could.
brothers.
The police still haven't identified me.
But we're not playing as his
It
brother.
probably won't take them too long
Right?
to track me down.
Oh man, this is like in My Immortal when it switches to Draco's perspective for like a
While I was
paragraph.
doing this horrible thing, I saw something, or rather someone.
Was somebody else there with you?
No,
I did not kill
it was like a
him.
sort
I
of
did
vision.
not.
I saw a man in the middle of hundreds of candles.
We're playing
And,
as
and
the
there was
kids
this
now.
little girl.
Oh, Tia Bats. Oh, the section where you play as the kids is the worst.
You saw a little
To
girl?
this day, I still love the fact
She
that in the
seemed
Bible,
alone,
when God is
lost.
like, "Hey
She
Cain,
asked me to help her.
what the hell's up with your brother?" And
happened
Cain
to me,
literally
Marcus?
goes,
What am I
"What do
supposed
I
to
look
do?"
like?"
You
The
know me
brother
better than
wrangler?
anyone, Marcus. Help me.
Listen, Lucas, I'm a bit lost here. This whole story is just so bizarre. Maybe you need some professional help. Most cases of possession
Who's that in the
are known
background?
to actually stem from psychiatric problems.
Your
and
guess is as good as
Marcus,
mine.
I don't have a psychiatric problem. I'm not crazy.
I am a priest, Lucas. The fact that you have taken a life is a very serious matter.
No
I
kidding, it's a
told you that
deadly
it wasn't
sin.
me,
Like-
Marcus. All these years and nothing's changed. You still never listen to me.
Lucas, don't ask me to make a choice.
Lucas, I feel like you're
between my faith and my
overreacting. You
brother.
told him you did a murder, and I feel like he's taken it pretty well
I'm
so
not a
far.
murderer, Marcus. You're the only person I can trust. I'm just asking you to believe me.
Like, I feel like he's taken it reasonably well,
Whatever I
considering.
can for you, but I can't do anything that goes against my beliefs.
Look, I need to get some answers. I'll call you.
Here. You need this more than I
Why
do.
don't you believe my
Marcus,
claim of possession?
You know that I don't believe in all that.
Yeah, let's take it. It's an extra life.
Thanks.
No, get it? Because he's born again. It's a new life. It's an extra life. Heck. Oh.
That kid. He's gonna slip on the ice. I've got to stop him. The cop in the restaurant.
I know. I don't
something, the
know.
child will
I just
die.
don't know.
If I do something, the cop will recognize me. What am I gonna do?
Should we save the kid or should we be depressed? I feel like we should feel good about saving child.
Where the fuck did you go?
We jumped in the water. So in the PS2 version of this game runs
lost
at 30
consciousness.
frames a second, and really likes to drop
Gotta go back up
inputs.
before I run out of air.
So if you press this QTE too fast, it fails you. Because it just can't register that quickly. This version seems to be working fine, but like if you tap the buttons too fast on the PS2 version, it'll just kill you. Cool splish. Oh, the police didn't want to help? You know, like...
1, 2, 3.
Press now.
1, 2, 1,
No, fail.
2, 3.
Press now.
1.
Great.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I don't think this is how
1,
CPR works.
2, 3.
Oh, look, we did it!
Patrol 324. Kid just fell into the water. Send an ambulance right away.
Man, what courage. The kid would have died. That guy's a hero. He dove
Oh
into
my
freezing
god, what
water
a
to
good
save the
guy!
kid. The kid never would have made it out of there without him.
The cop recognized me.
Take that,
We both
water!
did.
You mess
It's
with
hard to
one of
say
us, you
why
mess
he
with
didn't
all of
turn in.
us!
Maybe he decided I was even. I had
That
taken
water
a
thinks he
life,
can mess with
given
New
one
York!
back. Nothing really changed for me. I was still wanted for murder by the police. But when I left that park, I knew I could look myself in the mirror again without cringing.
Lucas, don't you know cringe culture's dead? You
I've
don't
got
have to
this
worry about
really
that.
bad habit for a cop. Once I start working on a case, I can't think about anything else. I'm exhausted. I haven't gotten a wink of sleep all night. Something's bothering me about this murder, but
Don't you lose if you let
just
the kid
can't
die?
seem to put my
No,
finger
you can
on
just
what
let
it
him
is.
die. I remember this being better. David Cage games feel very good on the first playthrough. And then any playthrough you do after that, you just like start to notice the seams and they just fall apart. No, you haven't yet, Steve. Which I might have to like turn down the music for.
Hi, Carla.
Because, ugh, my
How you
VOD's gonna
doing
get
today?
muted.
Hi, Doug. Not too bad. Is Tyler here yet?
No, not I know of.
So, ready for that big retirement?
Working on it.
These games only seem like a good time. Yes. But they do seem like a good time. Oh no, he gonna die. Hey, I'm 3 days from retirement over here. Come on. I'm sorry, 3 days from retirement over here. Oh god, I forgot. Oh no.
Bunsman says Bun should be a Twitch partner.
Oh, possum. Heck.
Hello, Inspector.
I'm doing my best.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Carla. Sleep well?
Sleep's a
What are
waste
you
of
doing with your
time. I'll have
hands?
Plenty of time to
That
sleep
is
when
not
I'm dead.
typing.
That's our Carla.
That man is playing Galaga.
What?
Hi, Carla.
What are you doing? He's pretending to work. It looked really weird.
I'm sorry. Was that a police officer that just went past us in that, like, old-timey waistcoat with the buttons up the ribs?
Yes. The keyboard is tickling.
Ew. I don't know why, but that grosses
That's really weird.
Nobody
Hey,
here.
I'm gesticulating my fingers over here. Come on. Yeah, the police uniforms are very weird. It also does look a lot like Heavy Rain's police station, yeah. Is AK a detective in this? Oh my god, I forgot this guy. Oh, I think this guy's important later.
Hey, Carla. Can you tell your partner to pay me back that
There he is.
$100 he owes me? I've been waiting 6 months for it now.
Can't help you there, Jeffrey. Talk to him about it.
He's been avoiding me like the plague. Plus, you know, you're the only one he listens to.
Catch you later, Jeffrey.
Who's this fucking nerd? Oh man. Gosh, what was I even gonna say? Oh, okay. So here's what I found out is, like, here's what I remembered is that Carla here has crippling claustrophobia sometimes. It's
Hi, Carla.
bad.
Hi, Garrett.
Weird.
Oh, wait, Carla. I got some results
a
back
minigame.
on the tests we did for that restaurant murder.
What?
Great. As soon as Tyler gets here, we'll come and see you.
Okay, I'll be at my desk all morning.
David Cage does all the voices in this. If you told me that, I might believe you. Like I might have to.
Tyler hates it when anyone touches his stuff.
Where's this outfit?
Tyler still hasn't got
Quantic team.
I thought I'd been pretty clear.
The Quantic team basketball. No, this is good. I like it. Okay, that one I'll give him. That one's fun and I like it. Everything is normal except the computers. They're like crazy sci-fi computers. I don't know. Oh, this game tickles me so much. Like, oh, perfect. Oh. PS1 game? No, PlayStation 2, actually. Oh. We have to go on our computer, I think. It is a little Deadly Premonition, you know what? You're not wrong. Data-base. Love those. Is that typing? Your guess is as good as mine. New York municipal elections. Donatello embarrassed by rise in crime. Sure, but what do the rest of the turtles think about it?
I knew we were going there.
More snow. Joey Wheeler! Oh god. You're not wrong. Everybody in this game talks like Joey Wheeler. Can we hear more about the thrilling crime of game piracy?
It's all happened before. Kirsten. What's that supposed to mean?
Is this... Does this come back up? Who's Kirsten? I don't remember that being a character in this... movie. Yes it does? Okay. I must just be misremembering then. Valium for less. Cheaper Valium. 60% reduction on Valium when you order online today. Welcome to the circus of Valium.
I also just noticed that she's like hunched over her desk
Yes.
like Mr. Burns.
This is the 1950s.
No, those are Quaaludes.
Oh, okay. We get to search for Kirsten. Okay.
I feel like this is the scene in Watchmen where you type in, I think you type in Ramses to get into fucking
So, it's a name associated with a case. Too bad. I would have liked to find out
Hand's not
more.
even on the mouse. She's just glaring at it. This is one of those, like, brain-activated computers. Like, she's using her mind to control it. Only one Kirsten in all of New York City, and she's classified. Is there any other words we can search for? There is none. Okay. Barry Claire says, Yin, you're pretty.
Barry Claire, no, you're pretty.
Oh.
And even if you disagree with me, I think we can agree with the fact that Bun is really pretty.
Heck.
I like that the textures on her hand are more of a suggestion. That is not a phone. Textures on everything are very...
Oh, y'all are pretty.
Yeah?
Know what time it is?
Oh, shit.
What are
Get a
these
move on.
graphics?
The waitress is coming this morning to flesh out the composite on the
PlayStation
killer.
2!
I'm on my
This
way.
is a PC remaster of a PS2 game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Heckin'.
I can't. I lost either. I can.
It is. What is it on? It's, let me see. The original release was PS2. It is currently on Steam. Yes. It is available on the PS4 and Xbox One as well, I think. Okay, so now I think we can get up and then switch to Tyler. Tyler's bedroom looks like a Quake 2 custom map. No, you haven't missed the bugs. Don't worry. We've still got bugs. What is the texture on that blanket, though?
Stay a little longer.
Sorry, babe, but I really gotta go.
I love how the textures on
I'll
this
make
man
some
like
coffee.
fade out as you get
Okay,
towards his edges.
I'll grab a shower, get dressed. And...
Is it called
It's got
Fur-enheit
face
Indigo
and
Prophecy Remastered?
abs
Yes, it
and
is.
Pecs, and then it just kind of fades away into flat.
Oh gosh, you're right.
tone.
It's only textured in the middle. Ooh. Ooh.
And also on his back, why did, and like the back of his arms for some reason?
Statuette of socks.
Ugh.
One of the characters in my favorite video.
Oh my god, it's from Omicron! One of the characters from my favorite video game, Omicron! Now all we need is a character in here going, I feel like Omicron is an underrated masterpiece. Is this a David Cage game? Yes. This is after Omicron and before, fucking, Heavy Rain. Yes. Yes. Why is there a lava lamp?
I love watching her when she's sleeping.
Not even a lava lamp,
Does-
it's like a lava with lava rock in it.
Maybe I could sneak in later and watch Final Fantasy Spirits Within. I feel like that movie is really underrated. You know what? Like, see, Yin and I had a conversation about this where we were watching Strange Aeons talk about the new Twilight book, and we're like, who the fuck's fantasy is like, okay, I can understand as like being a high school girl and being like, oh, I totally want a dude that's like really committed and obsessed with me and like I'm all he thinks about. Like, I can understand the fantasy of that. Like, in real life that would be really annoying, but like as a fantasy I can get it. But like the fact that like in Twilight Ed just like watches her sleep so much is really weird, and it's like, who the fuck's fantasy is that?
Like,
to just have somebody watch you sleep all the time.
Like,
It's horrible.
Sorry, and like the thing about it, that, oh my god, this apartment is like, oh,
Right?
too many patterns, what the fuck?
I kind of dig it.
It's a lot. But like, one of the points like
It's
that I made
270s.
about this is that it's, according to what Strange Aeon says about the book, and I've never read it, and I never will read it because I have better things to do with my life.
You're a good-looking guy, you know
But
that?
the way they describe what Edward does when he watches Bella isn't even, like, you can't even say, oh, it's cute, he's checking up on her or whatnot. No, it reads like, who remembers when Paranormal Activity, thank you, Jim Sterling, you are in my brain. The scene in the end of, like, towards the end of Paranormal Activity where What's-Her-Face is thoroughly possessed and just stands there and, like, the camera fast forwards for a couple of hours because that's what it sounds like. That's what it feels like.
It's so weird.
I do not understand why that would ever be attractive. If you find that attractive, I don't know, maybe you should go and watch Paranormal Activity. Maybe that's how you're gonna get your jollies off tonight. But I, for one, if I catch Bun watching me like that, I'm going to, like, check and make sure there's no Ouija boards in the house. Bugga boards, too.
Luigi boards?
Can you burn a Luigi board?
Couch looks like a big hot dog bun. You're not wrong.
Oh, yeah. First a nice
Wow,
shower.
wank board.
Oh. Wegboard.
Nailed it. Oh no, a loogie board.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I actually
Did
think
he still
like
have his
that is a
underworld
type of board would-
It's one of those famous David Cage shower scenes. If you've got that David Cage bingo, please feel free to cross off
Why are there so many
David
weird,
Cage
like,
showers.
highlights on this poor man? He doesn't... Sir, did somebody try to contour your whole body? Because that's how it's coming across.
Why does David Cage love showering? I don't know. Shower scene is a free space. Oh, I thought the free space was
Wait, did
feeling
he showered
emotions.
in his underwear.
Yes. I don't know.
I know they couldn't have him take it off, but
I know. I know. He's a never nude.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I feel like if one assumes like that one takes on things from their environment, or that environments are an expression of oneself, his goal is to just camouflage in by having so many loud visual textures that he will just be like, he will be one with the decor, especially in that
A little long. How's it going?
jacket, coat, sweater. Is that a camo sweater?
But yeah. Yes. Also, he's a detective. He's getting up and getting dressed so he can go to work at the police station.
God, I don't know what police like.
Right, I know. What year is he from? Is this 1974? Is that what this is?
So,
Blem?
I can't guarantee anything, but the style of posters he's got all over the place, those are very classic 1970s folk-style posters.
Mm-hmm.
And like late 1960s too. So maybe I do have to say his kitchen.
Sam looks like she's sulking, and I know what's bothering.
Also, if you notice, the wall and his sweater are the same texture.
Yeah.
Like not the same pattern, but the same texture.
The thing
Also,
is...
the couches. Everything is neat.
The thing is that I worry that this is so 70s and that all this funk music in the background and everything is because this character is black. That's what worries me.
That's another thing.
And, well, this could be like a cute character give. It's also, yeah, it's probably what it is. And I hate it. It's terrible. Oh, God.
Also, the patterns in this house don't get along with each other because he's got, like, hypergeometric stuff on that wall and on the floor, but then the other wall and the couch are, like, amorphous stuff. This bothers me.
Mm.
Go back to bed, Sam. You're gonna catch your death of cold like that.
I'm not cold.
Oh, look, Sam, please don't start. I got no intention of dying today.
I'm sick of living in fear like this. Every morning I'm terrified that something's gonna happen to you.
Oh, no, Flail.
I know
did
how
not
you
know
feel,
that. I mean, I don't know
Sam.
jack shit about
There's
this
a lot
game,
of violence
frankly,
out
aside
there.
from...
But if nobody does anything, it's all gonna go to shit.
I have
We're
seen,
gonna
I have seen
chaos.
Black Dynamite.
I want to leave them a world that's a little better than the one we got now.
But why does it have to be you who's out
I
there
don't
risking
think
his
so,
life, Tyler?
Marcia.
Why couldn't we
I
just
don't
go to
think so.
Florida and work with my family and live a normal
Also,
life like
this
everybody
woman
else?
looks like fucking,
Why do I have to wonder if you're gonna die
There's something about
day?
her face that is putting me in mind of hexadecimal.
I'm just not made for that kind of
Like,
life,
the
Sam.
chin is
I've been
squared
around too
off,
much
the
violence all
nose
my
is
life
weird,
to go
the
live
eyes
some
are
kind of
a little
normal
too
life
far
like
apart.
that. I know you.
Hexadecimal is the one
So
I'm
try to
thinking of
understand me too.
the female...
From Reboot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hex.
If you look at her face, there's just something... Maybe it's not specifically Hex, but there's something weird going on in her face that where the math is not adding.
Gosh, I love Reboot so much.
Yeah, you
Oh my gosh.
there are things you can get Bun talking about. Metal Gear.
I know,
Silent
Murpha.
Kill.
I know, I heard it too.
What? I can't hear anything, so...
Yeah. Our character here going, I've been around too much violence all my life to live a normal life. Like, what the fuck does that imply? Hey, you know what though? This game had a Bob in it. Reboot has a Bob in it. Yeah. Reboot is that cartoon with the god-awful CGI, right? It's not. Season 1's is a little rough. But, like, as Season 2 onward, like, that animation still holds up pretty good, I think.
Does he boogie as a, like, idle animation?
Oh, God. I hope not. Reboot's brilliant. I love it. Hexadecimal is goals for me.
Oh my god.
I get that. The thing about Hex that I love is that she's definitely a villain. She's chaotic evil. She does whatever the heck she wants. She is sometimes an ally just because she, like... I don't know, Zoe. I don't know, and I won't know until we get there.
I don't want to know, frankly. I don't want to know till it happens.
This is the Steam release. I don't know.
Aren't you going to kiss me?
I do have to say, I like our gentleman's hat. It's very nice, probably crocheted. I could probably make
When it benefits her? Not even when it benefits her, but just like when she feels like it. Hex is purely chaotic in that she's driven almost entirely by id. And the thing that's great is at the end of the series, she winds up sacrificing herself, like, in order to save all of Mainframe, because it turns out that throughout the series, you think that she's hitting on Bob just to kind of play with him, or because she's, like, got this thing where she's, like, she's just kind of also a sexual creature, but, like, no, she actually truly loves him, and she's like, yeah, I'm willing to sacrifice myself to save you and the things that you care about because I love you. And it's like, oh god, holy shit, this whole series, like, no, like, actually she's just willing to do that because she loves Bob. And it's like, so good. I can't believe it. Reboot's great.
Ugh.
I love you, Tyler.
The kiss wasn't what bothered me. The way his hands moved, though, I'm like, that's not right. That's not how humans move.
Oh god, Mayrox, are you getting ads? Oh my goodness. Why is the music? I'm not okay with this. Oh
Yeah,
my
he
god,
totally
listen to
boogies
this.
as an idle animation. Look.
Listen to this. What is this?
Does it just cycle like this?
Yes, it does.
God. Oh, wow. Also, I think I just put my hair in my beard.
Oh gosh.
Hi, Tyler. Oh, Carla's looking for you.
Yeah, I know. So, you ready for retirement, man?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
I
have not seen She-Ra yet, by the way.
We should. I started
really
it,
should,
and
yeah.
it seemed really cute. But I feel like it's something I want to watch with you, honey, actually.
Aww.
Honey bunny.
I would be down for that, I think. I gotta find time for that. I'm really bad at watching TV shows because I don't want to be doing anything else during them.
Hey, Tyler, what do you know?
It's
just
one
the
of the
guy
weird
I
areas
was
you and I are
looking
totally
for.
opposite. I have to be able to be doing things during...
You remember that
Mhm.
$100 I loaned you about 6 months ago? I'd really like for you to get that back to me as soon as possible. Like maybe now, for example?
Oh my god.
I feel like they modeled the area on this dude.
Preacher? What does Preacher
Do you
do?
believe in our Lord Jesus Christ?
Oh my god.
Because he believes in you. And way up in the clouds, he's telling you, money has no value, Jeffrey. The only thing that really matters is love, man.
That's real funny, Tyler. Now give me my $100 before I get really
Oh my
pissed.
god, this man's hair is
the
like
best
chocolate
character.
frosting that's been applied with like a very shitty spatula.
Yo, let me make you a deal. I'll play you a game of b-ball for your $100. If you win, I'll give you $200 right then. But if you lose, we cool.
You'll give me $200 if I win.
You got my word, man.
All right, you're on. But don't even think about not paying me if you lose, because that
Don't worry, Jeffrey. I'll come by and see you when
Why
I
does he?
get 5
What is
minutes.
up with his rings? Oh my god.
What is up with his fucking... I can't remember what the term for it, though, but he's got, like, garters on his arms.
The waitress hasn't come in yet?
She won't be long.
I think they're
Gary
actually
got the
called
lab
arm
results.
garters,
Shall we go?
but yeah, they're
let
meant
me
to
hang on my
keep your
coat. I'll be
sleeves
right
up
with you.
so that
Okay.
you don't
Well,
get
in a
ink
minute.
on them
But, like, normally you...
when you're using fountain pens.
Yeah, you'd be using fountain pens, or, like, honey, do you remember...
He's typing on a computer with arm garters. I don't know.
Well,
Like,
it's like, or in the meaning of life, in the scene, or not, yeah, in the meaning of life, in the scene when the accountants revolt, you see some guys, and they've got arm protectors, but they also have, like, white pads that absorb any ink that kind of run between the garters. Which then, like, actually makes sense as opposed to somebody who's typing on a computer all day, and these also seem to be fairly high. I cannot believe that he boogies as an idle animation.
you hear that, lads? We've been sacked. By the way, the Crimson Permanent Assurance might be my favorite Monty Python bit. Period.
I agree. I did not
It's
actually...
so good.
I didn't see it until Bun introduced me to it, and it remains, as somebody who has worked in, like, finances and such, it remains one of the funniest goddamn things I've ever seen in my life.
I love that it just comes back halfway through the movie.
God, the arms are not right. The arms are very not right. I don't like any of this.
So, Bun, if I could save up 16k tarts and pay for 16 blems, will you do it to the Biomix? Sure, why not? Yeah, alright, yeah. Why not? Oh, no, because here's the thing. So, how old is this game? I think it came out like 2003, 2004, or something like that. I think that, I completely forgot what I was gonna say.
Virus! Virus alert, delete immediately before someone
Your friends at
gets hurt.
QuanticDreamSoftware.com is sending me fucking
Uh-oh.
spam virus email. Oh god, okay.
Well,
okay. Blem 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 blem.
somebody please clip that and then send it to me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Blam 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 blam. Oh my god. Life sentences for 200 peer-to-peer pirates. No surprises in the case of posing record companies to peer-to-peer pirates. The Los Angeles court announced life sentences for the 200 pirates convicted of illegally downloading MP3 music files from a peer-to-peer website.
Oh my god.
Yet again, the court pointed out that these pirates are common criminals and deserve no particular leniency. The recording companies announced that they were satisfied with the verdict. These fuckers downloaded a car, found out what happened.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Blam 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 blam. Blam 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 blam. Blam 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 blam. Blam 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 blam. Blam 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 blam. Blam 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 blam.
Hey honey, can you
Blam
blim
blam blam blam
the
blam
Batman
blam
theme?
blam 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 blam. Bum bum bam bum bum bam. Blam blam blam.
I just can't fucking believe it.
Right?
16 inches of snow fell in Michigan yesterday, paralyzing many roads. Have you been to Michigan at any point, Mr. Cage? 16 inches ain't shit!
Wow, what a size queen.
Boy! Wow!
Anyway.
Is that a self-own
Blim?
or
I don't know.
an admission?
I just don't know.
You just...
I just don't know.
Yeah, no, it would have to be like 3 or 4 feet before I start giving a crap.
Have I told you what happened to the You Wouldn't Download a Car ad? Is they had taken it down because the music used in the ad wasn't paid for. I remember this, yeah.
I didn't hear that flail, that's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Hit that funky blab point, buddy, I like that. Well done.
Okay. Oh, nice! I mean, results are guaranteed. You got it, right?
I mean, that's the thing, Mita Matan. I've lived, like... I'm gonna out myself. I live in the Michigans. I live in the bitch slap state, because we are shaped like a hand. And I've lived through a couple of polar vortexes. Like... Unless walking out the door causes me to become waist deep and broiled in snow, I don't give a shit.
Meow much. Wait, how does it even get ads on a police computer? I think they're spam emails.
Honestly, the
but like
first
for a
Nigerian
.gov
print
address
scheme I ever got was on my like high school email. So why does he have an alien?
Wait, where? Where's the alien?
It's on the wall. Hang on. You need to be, like, looking from his left side towards the board. And then, like, zoom in.
That's not a possibility.
You were a second ago. Yeah, there it is. Look, on the wall. Fuck.
Oh, it's behind the basketball.
Yeah.
Okay. It says wanted. it's a suspect sketch of, like, a gray alien. That's foreshadowing, actually. Mm-hmm. It's set up for later. The ending doesn't come out of nowhere. It's set up.
I do just say his jeans look super comfy. It's like the one thing that has been rendered nicely. Oh my god, the
they look well broken in.
Hoop moves as you look at it.
Wanted a better game. Speaking of bad games, heckin' Wanted Weapons of Fate. Ooh.
You're not touching the... Okay. Seriously?
Curve that bullet. Hey, y'all know the worst thing about the Wanted game? It has 3 difficulties. It's got hard, medium, and the easy difficulty is called pussy. I seriously.
What?
It's the dumbest. It's so dumb. It might be my least favorite game.
You know.
It might be my least favorite game.
Also, I love how the walls, like, wall behind him has the texture of those, like, movable separation walls that you see in, like, banquet spaces.
It's Wanted Weapons of Fate. It's based on the movie Wanted. You curve the bullets. Yeah, it's trash. It's such trash. The shirt is hurting my poor raccoon eyes. Oh.
I'm kind of offended because those colors work really well and are actually the same colors as the current crochet scarf I'm working on. But, like...
It's not gonna look that bad.
Why
no.
would you ever make... Okay, actually, I'm just having a war flashback to my teens. I did actually have tiny denim shorts in that print.
Hey, Tyler, what's new?
Carla, there is a chair there. You could use it if you wanted.
Just sit in the trash can.
I mean, it's fine. You know what?
That's
I'm
where I
about
belong.
to.
It's where the game belongs.
So, what do you want to start with?
Were there any prints
Gigabyte,
on
I've
the
been trying to
book
figure
that
out
was
what
under
the
the
fuck is
table?
tattooed on his neck, and I think it's
and
just
they match the
tribal.
ones on the
Also, this
fork
man's
and the
upper lip
glass.
is way
So
too
it was
textured.
definitely his book. It looked like a fairly old book. Maybe we can get some more stuff out of it.
And why does this random white dude have,
What did you
like,
find on the knife?
a samurai,
Got some good prints off it.
almost
They match those
samurai,
found on the
like,
fork and glass of the
shaved
suspect's
frontal
So, the murderer
scalp
was definitely
area
at that table.
I don't
Anything
know.
on the
I know there's an
way?
actual
I'm getting
term
to
for
that.
that. If Pidge is
We
around, Pidge
definitely
can
had
correct
blood from
me
the
and
victim.
remind me of the
But
actual
the weird thing
terminology,
is we
because I'm
also
getting
found blood from the
spit on
killer.
subject.
Did you find anything on the coffee cup?
The only
Oh
prints
yeah,
we
no,
found belong
that's a
to
good
the
question.
waitress.
Why is he wearing waders?
That's impossible, man. That cup was half empty. Somebody must have drank it.
What about the pool of blood in the stall?
Pidge,
You're
do
not
you happen to
gonna
remember the
believe
term
this.
from the
The blood
old
wasn't from the
Edo
victim. It was from the
Jedi
killer.
samurai
What was it doing bleeding
haircut?
in the stall?
Can't hear you over the game.
Absolutely no idea.
Did you get the list of calls that came through the
Sorry, I should probably lean in closer to the mic.
Fine, I can turn it down a
telephone
little
at the
bit.
restaurant?
Yep.
But these guys
There
are just
were about
talking.
a dozen
So.
in the 4 hours that preceded the murder. I'll send you a list by email. So,
Wait, a book
what
was
do you think about
by a
all
guy
that?
named
Hello,
Shakespeare.
Donna. You marvelous rabbit.
Blood in the stall.
Oh my gosh,
The
Dalian,
victim could
hello.
have wounded the
How are
killer
you?
during a struggle, but it doesn't make sense that it would be in the stall. It's as though the killer wounded himself.
Hey, why not? You get clumsy fools. in every
What?
other
How
profession.
dare you?
Why not kill
That's
him?
hilarious.
That's kind of a flimsy explanation, Garrett.
Well, to each his own, Carla. I do the
Pidge,
testing.
yes, that's
you
the
figure
term.
out the reason why.
I could have probably
Thanks for
Googled
your
it,
help,
but I wanted
Garrett.
to see if you were
See you
around
later.
because I like to hear from my best bird.
Aww.
So, what do we do now?
You go take care of the composite. I'm gonna go check with the coroner and see if he got anything from the body.
Okay. Catch you later.
Oh, Avery. No, you. Okay, so.
Whoa! What the hell? Huh?
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Oh, thank you. That's weird.
That was a lot.
Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting, Dalian. Hmm. Alright. I need to take a short break and maybe make some tea, I think.
Bun tea?
Yeah, maybe a couple minutes. And then maybe I'll like, I don't know, maybe while I'm gone I'll run an ad or something so that y'all don't get spammed by him later. Cause, ugh. Anyway.
See y'all in a bit.
Thank you, Starter. It was great to see you.
Time for me to get more beer
Here
with
for the
no beer in
PS2
it.
sexy. Starter, it's at like the end of the game. Like, we're not getting there tonight. I might wind up finishing this game on stream because, like, it goes places.
Yeah,
They're
also
not
because
good.
you know it will make me scream and rage at some point.
Ow.
And you kind of live to make that happen.
Or is it for the whole stream? So it's like, if it recognizes that a specific viewer hasn't watched an ad in a certain amount of time, I think it's like 20 minutes or something, then it'll play an ad, unless they're subscribed to the channel. And it's, I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it.
Dislike. Hard pass.
Yeah.
Hard
Anyway,
no.
I'm gonna put the kettle on, and I'll be right back in, like, just a minute.
Ninja Resub. Lucky 20 lurk.
Hello, good evening. How's it going? Oh my gosh. Dax, you snuck in a sub while I was gone. Thank you so much for that resub. Internet celebrity Squidpunk is in the chat. Hello. And I think I saw Tanky here earlier. How's it going? Oh my gosh, Lace! Thank you so much. Oh, appreciate that resub, and welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. You're subjecting people to this. I figured it was about time. I wanted to celebrate. Power. Extra nuzzles pounces on you, and you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bulge from across the floor. Nuzzles your necky wacky tilted Matilda hee hee. Unzips your baggy ass pants, so baby you so much. You take me home, pat me and make me yours, and don't forget to stuff me, see me wag my little baby tail. I'll hold your bulgy wonky kisses and lickies your neck. I hope daddy likes his nuzzles and wuzzles your chest. I be getting thirsty.
Of course. And, did somebody say IndigOwO?
IndigOwO? Oh gosh, Squid. Please adopt me. Hey, Flame Hot Man, what's up? Oh my gosh, Transfer him! Thank you so much for the host. Is that song? It's this bulgy wolgy. You know what? Actually, speaking of which, somebody asked me what my favorite part of 2020 has been, and mentioned the Ben Shapiro reading the WAP lyrics, which is great. And I think it's definitely up there with my favorite moment of 2020, which is either that or that immediately change your character's gender for affinity notes. Where it's like, I have practiced ownerisms to the art of a homophile. Like, oh my god, I love that.
I remember being like
It's so dumb.
weeks into quarantine, and you coming into my study and showing me that and having me read it.
Yeah.
And then me like chasing after you down the hall going, what the fuck is this?
Oh, it's great. I made some chai tea with like a little splash of milk in it.
A
So I'm
dreaded
waiting for it
homophile
to-
on my Twitch.com.
It's more likely than you'd think. How far are we into this game? Not too far. Like, everything's still pretty realistic. We're still trying to do, like, crimes. No aliens have shown up. There's no time-traveling AI. No magic homeless people. No magic, Mayan magic. Screen's just a blank screen. Oh, no. Chai tea? You mean tea? I do. It's delicious. Oh gosh, I guess I'm gonna play Lucas Kane. Is this the part with the bugs? Are the bugs in here? Is this gonna be the bugs? Oh, I gotcha. Mayans and tigers and bears, oh my.
Mayans and Aztecs and Toltecs, oh my.
Content warning, large bugs. So the end where you wait a week in real time, Lions die. I don't think so. Well, this is good. This is good. Bugs Banui. Heck. Would you fancy an apple pie? I love apple pie.
I was shaking all over. The migraine was back and drilling holes into my brain. And to top it off, I couldn't keep any food down.
A lot of this game takes
My
place
body
in
seemed to be fighting against something, but
right?
I still didn't know what.
It's basically a Silent Hill game at this point. My favorite pie though? Oh wait, I see a collectible. Yeah.
What is it? Like
Bonus.
Exodia?
Basically. I think my favorite pie is actually French silk, which is like a chocolate mousse, vanilla, like whipped frosting, and then it's got like chocolate shavings on it. Those are my favorite. I don't know what else they're called, but I hear them called French silk sometimes. And they're my favorite. Wow, there we go. Transfer room, thank you so much for that resub. Welcome back to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. And same for you, Squidpunk. Heck, go check out Squidpunk streams sometimes. They're very, very entertaining. One of my favorite streamers. Transfer room as well. You can blame Transfer room for making Bunsman. Oh good, I'm neutral. It's the anagram for hid cringy poop. Well, that's appropriate. It feels like it's getting pretty close to bug time, isn't it? Oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Oh gosh, I expected...
Don't raise any suspicions.
Why do we have a
Despite the state
mini-map
I was in,
now?
I decided to go to work as though nothing had happened.
Oh my gosh. So, I was always worried that there'd be a Silent Hill game, like an American Silent Hill game, where they don't understand, like, they don't understand Alessa, they don't understand the powers of the town, and they're just like, their plot is that Alessa's powers are now expanding beyond the reach of Silent Hill, and if she isn't stopped, then, her grudge will take over the entire United States, and just go like full Resident Evil movie, where it's like the Silent Hill like curse extending across like the whole US or something. I figured they'd go about that dumb,
And the big
right?
dance is tomorrow.
And the big dance is tomorrow.
I'm in charge of computer maintenance in the Nacer and Jones Bank. I share my office with Warren.
Silent Hills of America. So like the comics? Like the comics. I know the comics go there. Yeah, basically
Snowing
fear.
again. And the weather forecast predicts another drop in temperature over the next few days.
Hey, let me compliment this terrible game for a little bit. Out this window looks pretty good. That's good looking snow. Like, I can feel, like, what this environment is like. It's good. It's good.
Do you know what time it is? What's wrong with you?
It's very comfy.
I had a little problem on the way back in.
This computer, on the other hand.
Change my clothes.
Very weird. Comics are Royale-sized pieces of shit. Yeah. Get ready. Oh
That guy
my
is so
god.
bizarre. He gives me the creeps.
What'd you say?
What?
He's got that streamer set up.
something?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say anything. Are you sure you're all right, Lucas?
I heard something, as though I could read his mind.
Get ready to work.
Tiffany and I. About 2 years ago, I guess.
The new AMD rig.
I haven't been able to throw it away yet.
He's got that stream machine. Oh, really? Grew up in Michigan? Oh. Oops. I can't remember which way it was left or right that I pressed. I don't know. Oh, we got another cross. Nice. His job is actually streaming from the bank, yeah. Nice. You're just looking at your dead wife while you're in the middle of a Twitch stream.
Lucas? You okay?
Damn.
Yeah.
It's like that one episode of X-Files where like all the computers decide to kill people.
Oh yeah, that one's really good. This is not. Elliot, welcome to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty. Thank you so much for continuing that gift sub.
Lucas Kane.
Hello, Lucas.
Oh, hello, Tiffany.
I left
What
a
he was about to
message on your
find
machine
out
last
was that Mixer wasn't all it was cracked up to be.
stuff at your place. Could I come over tonight?
He's the internet's biggest Omicron streamer.
I should be back home around 8 o'clock tonight.
Okay, it won't take too long. Are you
He streams Omicron on Mixer.
I gotta let you go. I'm doing a thing here. Bye.
I'm busy checking MySpace all day. I gotta figure out how to get these Vanga Boy songs to play on my profile page.
Look out, the cop.
Lucas? Is there a problem?
No, I just thought... It seemed so real. I saw that coffee cup fall.
Oh no, the coffee. FK. In the coffee. You know what the most unbelievable thing about this game is? That mug says, I heart C++.
Yes, sir.
Fucking nobody loves C++.
Station 62 is
Also,
down.
that cup is
I'll
not.
go.
Oh wait, we were looking at the bottom there for a second.
Oh yeah.
No, forget it. I'll handle it.
Ain't nobody that loves C++.
It happened. Just like I'd seen it. Like the cop in the apartment. Is it possible that I can really see things before they happen?
Oh, he's learning he's psychic. So he's gonna leave that coffee at his desk? Yeah, of course. It's not like it'll interfere with the computer he's using or anything. Come on.
But it's propped on his keyboard. It's not a screen, is it?
I think it's another screen? I'm not sure.
Also, if this is what they think goes on in banks, they are going to be really sadly disappointed it's not that interesting.
I think it's like an investment bank or something.
Even then,
Like,
I've
I don't
seen
know.
those.
Fair. He couldn't even make the obvious I heart Java joke on the cup. That would make more sense. Oh my gosh. That's a good joke. I like that. Hey, I'm just gonna I'm gonna hang out over here. Is that cool? Is that cool? I'm sure my coworker's not gonna be bothered by me. Just like hanging out right over here.
Walk into his desk.
Yeah, it's fine. Chessmasters 64. Don't you usually want like some kind of cooling on your server rooms? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably fine.
The building catches on fire 3 days later.
I love this game even as dumb as it gets.
What the fuck? Why is there a tick tardigrade?
I think it's the closest David Cage has ever gotten to like a good game. Or at least a good bad game. I've got quite a fondness for it, although it is really dumb.
There were a lot.
Mm-hmm. No, Boogs! Look at him! Oh my god! Welcome back, Bianca! Just in time for Bugs! Oh no! Oh, they're eating them! And then they're gonna eat me! Oh my god! Oh, he got punched by that bug! Oh no!
This is giving me flashbacks to the scene in The Matrix where Neo tried to sneak out his house.
Oh no! Oh, he's covered in bugs!
To start with because it was a nervous stick.
Oh, he's got those 2-frame blocks! Oh no! Lucas, give him the frame counter! Oh no! Oh god! Oh, he's a grappler! Oh, if only Lucas did more boxing training montages to outpunch Bug! Great! I'll grab my stuff! Get ready some more! Oh man, I'm surprised that they show up this early in the game, given that they're supposed to be tardigrades. I think they'd be late. Get ready for a move! Oh, I love this! What are my buttons corresponding to exactly? What do they like... What am I doing? Oh, look out for the big bug badonk. You gotta get out of the way. Oh! Alright, I feel like this scene really bugs me. Like, oh no!
Two faces of the same serpent. One in our world, the other in the other world.
The other world? Oh, it is a Silent Hill game.
Both sides of the snake.
Okay, see ya. No!
Lucas, what happened?
Is this anybody's first time watching this game? Because, oh my god.
Hey, you've hurt yourself. You're bleeding.
That's good.
I gotta go.
I haven't seen this
have the
before.
slightest idea
Good.
what had happened. The one thing I do know, those things almost killed me.
This is a videos game. I'm sorry if I missed chat, because I was like trying to do those quick time events, but oh my god. Oh. 20 psyche, damn it. I hadn't even heard of this game before. It's a Quantic Dream game made before Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, Detroit Become Human. Like, same people, same kind of game. It's really weird. Okay, I guess we'll do the dumb mortuary scene. Oh god. Oh no, emotions. They are a metaphor for emotions that you feel. The way you feel bugs. Yeah, sure, Tanky. Yeah, whatever you say.
Okay, we're going to get started. If you prefer, you can wait outside.
I'd rather stay here if you don't mind. I've studied some medicine. I've seen dead bodies.
Oh. As you wish.
She's a forensics detective. Like... No, whatever. That's fine.
Hematoma on the body.
Get ready.
2 broken fingernails on the right hand.
I guess we're using our brain QuickTime events. The creepy corridor's really good.
Large hematoma on the back
Quantic
of the
Medical School?
Fracture of the
Good.
occipital bone.
Forensics.
Cracked his head when he fell.
Abnormal dilation in, both pupils.
Why are his pupils dilated? What did he see before he died?
3 knife wounds between the 3rd and 5th ribs in the proximity of the heart. The blade was driven in deeply. The stabs seem to have been delivered from the front and moved from left to right.
I love a murderer who kills with style.
1 stab neatly cut the aorta.
I don't even think that's the skeleton.
The other
Who
2
is
cut
that?
the left
Is that
and right
Skeletor?
coronary artery.
I was doing Flying Fox from Heavenly Sword, but yeah, really good too.
Right through the ribs to cut the arteries.
Did
quick?
he die immediately?
No, it would be fairly slow. Probably at least 3 or 4 minutes. The time for the brain to stop functioning due to the lack of oxygen.
Okay, here's the biggest difference between The Room and this game, though, is that we know what the main character of this game does at the bank. And in The Room, it's just a mystery.
But hated the rain.
He loved the night, but hates the rain.
I saw a case like this once before. It was a while back now, in the 90s, I think. Exactly the same. 3 stabs
He
around
saved
the
them
heart,
bundles?
each
Oh,
one
yeah.
to the main artery. It really struck
Yeah.
me at the time. I wondered how such a thing were possible. It was the, what was that name again? Karsten or Kirsten, something like that.
Kirsten.
Yes, that's it, Kirsten. You know about that case?
Oh, hi, Boggs.
I'm sure as hell gonna find out.
You know, for a part of a PS2 game, this does have quite a few big bugs in it. I mean...
Please, take a seat.
Oh, I love this part.
Now,
Oh, this is my favorite.
of the suspect you
I think
saw.
this is my favorite part.
We have a computer program to help us. You'll
Mhm.
see, it's really simple. It's kind of like a video game. Have you ever played a video game, Mrs. Morrison?
No.
It doesn't matter.
The
You're gonna
fuck
do
is a
fine.
videos game?
The most important thing is to try to remember exactly what happened. The program consists of several types of facial
No.
features. You scroll through them until it looks like the man you saw. You understand?
Yes. Well, I think I do.
Okay.
What is a videoed game? Oh, yeah, we can randomize? Yes. Oh, perfect. Is this what he looks like, ma'am?
His pupils were dilated because he was excited to see his favorite celebrity,
Good night,
Admiral
Gigabyte.
Stabby the Roomba.
How about this guy?
So, a police officer. A strange person in a cloak that can travel across time and space. A sharp object. Is this about druids? Are we doing to meet Halligan?
Oh no. Halligan. Wait, where's the... Yeah, there we go. Alright. I just want to make Weird Al. I just want to make him look like Weird Al. Fucking Weird Al did it! He did it! I know it! I know it was him! Oh, perfect.
Can you make Buns Man?
Oh my gosh. I knew an accordion player couldn't be trustworthy.
Don't you bear false witness against your doubt.
It just grabbed an egg and beat it.
Now, is this the face of the person you
This
saw?
is him, right? Yes.
Yes. At least, that's how I remember him.
Thank you very much.
Not
for
at
your
all
help.
similar.
We're gonna get this picture out to all the airports, trains, and bus stations, and to all of our
We'll
patrol.
get that Weird Al if it's
this
the
guy is
last thing
still
we
in
do.
New York, we're gonna find him. And go buy yourself a video game.
It all went down in Albuquerque. Oh, he murdered him with a screwdriver he got from the hardware store. Oh my
Big bite out of his jugular vein.
Go buy yourself a video game. I recommend that Omicron. It's an underrated masterpiece. Really a hidden gem.
I felt empty.
Oh my god.
After what happened in the office, I began to wonder if I wasn't going nuts. I'm so totally exhausted that I can't fall asleep.
Cut to the next scene and Lucas looks exactly like Weird Al.
I wander around the room a little. I guess I'll go to sleep when I can't keep my eyes open any longer.
By the way, it doesn't show up in here because like this is the Steam port and I've got a pretty okay computer. But on the PS2 version, when it does those like split screens, it slows the frame rate down to a crawl. Oh, thank you, Truffula. It's always good to see you. Get some rest, though, okay? Gosh. Wait, what? Yes, Squid? Does it have to render two versions of the room? Maybe it's certainly possible, and I think it might. Sorry, Lexi. Oh no. You know, it might. It might.
I remember the bald man definitely had dreadlocks.
Definitely. Definitely. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Lexi. World news. Okay, this is more about like video games are murdering people and also video game pirates need to go to jail for life. Where's the one about Omicron? I can't remember where it is. There's like a news article in part of this game where it's like Omicron movie, highest rated film of all time, surpasses Titanic as like largest gross on a movie ever.
Before the accident.
Like if I was to play this, I'd be like, none of this makes sense. Oh no! Believe me, it doesn't. Oh my god, David, we get it! Live, are those Omicron emotes? Oh no. Welcome in Omicron. Do you think Weird Al is a furry? I don't think Weird Al is, but I think he would be tickled to know that he's got a fursona, you know? I mean, he's got a My Little Pony character. So that's basically the same thing. Okay, I think I have to go to options and turn off the music for this, right? I think I have to turn off music so my VOD doesn't get muted. Because I want to be TOS compliant today. So that we can punch this punching bag. Alright.
Punch the bag.
I think normally, like, there's some copyrighted music that plays here, but, this is weirder.
Weird Al has a doll of himself from that robot chicken weasel stomping day.
Aww. Oh good. Close enough. Great! I'll grab my stuff. I think the music's supposed to be ramping up. Just pretend like it is. Dun 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 dun.
You're making me think of the scene in Persepolis where she's singing Eye of the Tiger in a really thick Iranian accent.
Get Weird Al in a fursuit and Violet J to do a collab.
Oh, that'd be great.
It's fantastic. What the fuck?
Everything is changing inside me.
Rising up.
Stronger and quicker.
By the way, if you
Back
haven't seen
on the
Persepolis,
street.
I recommend it.
Aw. He's turning into a furry.
Sing the soundtrack in your heart.
Oh gosh. Makes him less stressed. Yeah, he's like, oh my god, I'm a superhero. Falcon kick.
I know Kung Fu.
Show me.
They're called steroids, Lucas.
Maya says hello, one. Oh, hello. David Cage emotes? Oh no. I feel like, gosh, I hate, there's a trend, and The Matrix kicked it off, unfortunately, I think, of like, oh, Jim. Oh no. I forgot those were a thing. So I feel like The Matrix kicked off this trend of like edgy white nerds who discover a truth about the universe that no one else knows, requires them to get a whole lot of guns and start murdering with impunity in order to be appreciated.
With full justification.
With full justification.
Because they're not real people.
And it's like, Fight Club do this, Matrix do this, Wanted do this. Like, there's a ton of these movies that I hate the trend. And Matrix has more going for it than that. But, oh man. Stream is pretty good.
Fun. Are you telling me there are politics in videos, games, and movies?
That sounds a bit far-fetched. I don't know. That doesn't seem dangerous at all, right? Did you know there was a time when having, like, politics in games was actually a selling point? Like, pretty early in the PS3 360 generation, people were like, hey, we've got, like, a deep story with a solid political message, and that was, like, actually, like, a selling point. BioShock did that. I know Haze was pushing that.
No politic.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 1 got praised for that. Like, it was like an advertising thing. They were like, hey, we're touching on real issues and being political. Oh my gosh, Casey! Hello, Sloth Mom. Hello, Raiders. How's it going today? It's a delight to see you. Oh my gosh. Welcome on in, everybody. Today we're playing IndigOwO, a David Cage masterpiece. Ace Tigress, my fur and whiskers, thank you for that follow. Heck. How did Darkest Dungeons go? Was it good? Did you have a good time? Is Chungus still alive? I need to know how he is. Masterpiece. David
Welcome,
Cage.
Sloth Mom. Or as Bun used to say, Sleuth Mom.
Sleuth. I said sloth. I think he put an E at the end. Like a silent
Master
E.
Pess.
Oh, this is what alcohol does. It makes you all blurry, right? I mean, come on. It's a piece of something. That's for sure. It might not be a masterpiece, but it's definitely a piece of something.
Come to our family. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor?
Oh.
I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury, and yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Oh, so good then. Oh my gosh, thank you, Casey.
You have no new messages.
I love that, and I love you. You're a delight. Aww. It's Goral. Wom.
Hi.
There's woms in this game.
I came to pick up my stuff.
That's not how beating your hair up with a stick
No, I'm just a little bit sleepy. Come in.
What is she doing with her hands? I think she was doing the same thing that King Koopa does in the Mario movie.
Who does she look like?
Oh god, it's not Ellen Page, is it?
No, it's not Ellen Page. It's like there's... I feel like there's a piece of art or something. Someone.
Boomerang?
Also, what? She's got like a fucking...
Want something to drink?
What is her
I think
ear?
there's
It
still
looks
a
like
bottle of
donut.
gin laying around in the kitchen somewhere if you want.
Or some milk?
I'd love some.
I mean, you could get some... Okay. This is gonna be awful, isn't it? This game is awful. I feel like it's awful in, like, mostly in a fun way. Mostly in a fun way. Like, Heavy Rain, I feel like is awful just in a bad way all around. Didn't she come to get her things? Yeah, so this is Lucas Kane's ex-girlfriend who came by to pick up her stuff.
Thanks.
I'll go and get your stuff.
Great! I'll grab my stuff!
I'm not sure exactly where they'd be now, but they shouldn't be too hard to find. They've got my initials on them.
Oh god, Bear. Oh goodness. She came back for that carton of milk. And I think there's like boxes of stuff. Are these the boxes? Here we go. She looks like the wife from Heavy Rain. Oh, a little bit. Have a good one, Squid. It's always a delight to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Is David Cage divorced? I have no idea. I don't feel like I want to know. Oh, Squid, we definitely do need to chat soon. I bought it because I felt sad. Oh. No, no judgment. Throw it on the ground. Welcome to the real world, jackass. Is this all of her stuff? I'm not a part of your system. Fromage 10 times. Thank you so much for that follow. I feel like that song was way ahead of its time. Hidden a bit different in the year of our Lord 2020, though. The phonies were tasing on my butthole. Is this apartment modeled off of a movie set? I think that on the David Cage bingo, there's giant ass apartment. Usually. Because I feel like everybody in his games has like a huge ass apartment in like a major metropolitan area, which is not a thing. Hello? Can you, Lucas, do something? Huh? Finvara, my fur and whiskers, thank you for that follow. Heck. Okay, surely there's something he can do. Oh, thank you, Casey. Gosh. Blum. I'm just gonna keep doing my best. Do you need to get boxes for her? I did get the boxes. I'm not sure if there's like more boxes. I don't think there's more boxes. Maybe there's more boxes. I'll take a look. I hereby diagnose you with lovely. Maybe it's one of these? Maybe it's one of these? Take some of those ridiculous paintings. I don't even know what these are. Maybe it's the gin? Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh, there's one near the kitchen? Okay, I'll take a look. I think there's a run button in here, right? Yeah, here we go. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. Use the guitar to serenade her and win her back. Aww. Oh, it's only been like 3 hours.
Here they are. I think that's everything.
Casey has chronic awesomeness. That's the truth.
Is everything okay, Lucas? You look stressed.
Aggressive.
I had
No,
a few health
reassuring.
problems,
Okay.
but, I'm better now.
That's everything. That's get out of here. Alone? What does alone mean?
It would probably be best if you left now.
You're right. Thanks for everything.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to try to make it weird, so I was trying not to, like, hit on her or something. I don't know. Weird. I'm having a real bad day in the stream.
I'd be
Picking me up quite
lying
a
if I said I didn't want to. Maybe it was better this way.
I'm glad I got to catch as much of it as I did.
I had no idea what was going to happen to me in the next 24 hours. What could I offer at this point to a girl like Tiffany? By letting her go, I was protecting her. I went to bed. There was nothing else for me to do but try to sleep and find out what tomorrow was going to bring.
A man dove
Or
directly
watch
into
TV.
the frozen water at Central Park today to save a
Fun.
child.
You
who
versus
had
Alastair
tumbled
in
by
a
accident.
wheelbarrow competition.
The
What
young
do you
boy
think
was
your chances
successfully
are of winning?
resuscitated and will completely
Alistair?
recover. His courageous rescuer disappeared before the ambulance had even arrived. Apparently a case
think I need a new
of
outfit.
reluctant hero. The investigation continues into the recent murder which took place at...
Yeah. I feel like I want something pretty to wear.
And that's the end of my story.
Oh no!
Mixed alcohol and medication, and I lost consciousness. Suicide or accident was the difference. I'll never know what
Oops.
happened to me in that diner on a cold winter's night. Because in the eyes of the world, I was just a murderer.
Oh no.
Well, that's the end of my story. Wait, when did I save? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. It had a little, like, plus sign. I thought it was health. I was like, oh, I get to heal up. I mixed alcohol and medicine. Yeah.
That definitely works.
What about your extra lives? Apparently they didn't matter. Okay. How did you fail? I took the medicine and drank the alcohol. I thought this was the scene where everything in the apartment attacks you, but I guess it's not. You finished the game? No, this has to go to some weird-ass places. Also, speaking of weird, why does he sleep like this? His shoes are still on! Come on! I guess they wouldn't develop sleeping under the covers technology for another, like, couple years. I mean, when did Deadly Premonition do it, right? This is how I sleep. Twilight, hey, how are you? Oh yeah, I just lay down with the clothes I've been wearing all day on, and my shoes, and just put my hands at my side and fall asleep stiff as a board. Perfect. Eyes closed, begin REM cycle now. Totally not a murderer. I also sleep with my shoes on, of course. This is a roll, but... Alright, I think we can check out the computer again. I'm gonna check out the computer again. Okay. That didn't seem to have turned it off, honestly. It's still glowing. I think this is gonna get good. I think this part's gonna get good. I feel like this is gonna be good. I mean, the Spitfire's a cool plane, right? It's neat. Hello, burb. Lucas loves them. No, it is a raven. Thallium, earlier we locked ourselves in our apartment and couldn't get out without the key. So, like,
Girl again.
I don't trust that door either way.
I must be losing my mind.
Oh no. Right? Who do we want to play in the gymnasium? Alright, I gotta see the cemetery though. I want to pet the burb. Thallium, no, you need a key. That's how doors work. You ever lock yourself in your car accidentally and then need the keys to get out? It's like that. It's like that.
10 years. 10 years since my parents were killed in a car accident. I've never completely recovered from losing
Oh, he's
them.
carrying, okay, flowers.
You never really get over something like that. Considering all that's been happening to me lately, I thought maybe I should go and meditate at their grave a little this morning.
Lucky Bun, I appreciate all the work you put into the stream voice and your super warm bun. I love your stream and love you, uwu. Blim blim blim, less than 3, a liar comfy, a liar comfy, a liar comfy, a liar comfy.
Oh, Ellie, thank you. Oh my gosh, you're a delight. It's been wonderful having you here. I picked up another rosary. Extra lie. Heck. Oh. Ellie's good fox. I would say even best fox. Oh, here we go.
I'm happy that you
Found
could
him.
come.
See those lives? Yes. Yes. What I've heard, the reason the final act of this game is so jarring is that Quantic Dream originally planned for this to be a trilogy, but at the 11th hour the publisher told them they were only getting one game. Good. Good. It never turns out well when a game when a game developer sets out to make a trilogy or a series or something, like, it never goes well. Never, ever, ever. They never finish them. And even if they do finish them, it's bad. Yeah, Dot Hack worked fine. But, like, Xenosaga, Too Human, yeah.
Lucas, come on, Lucas, come and play. You can't spend your whole life just sitting in the corner. Lucas.
Fear of Adrenaline Rising? I didn't.
Lucas, you coming?
I don't want to, Marcus. Leave me alone.
I've about had it with you, Lucas. You're always off by yourself. You never talk to
boy.
anyone. You never play with anyone. I'm starting to think maybe you're
Oh yeah,
crazy.
I played Too Human on stream.
that's for sure.
He's...
Is that bad?
Come on, do me a favor. Just play with everybody this one time.
Oh. How old are they supposed to be? I think they're like... Oh
How
god.
about hide and seek? We could go play in Hangar 4.
Yeah, it's
No
in
way.
the 40s.
You know we're not allowed to play in there.
This scene is very Stephen King.
We can get in through that hole in the fence, like
Keep
last
being
time.
awesome.
Nope.
I've got to get back
We
to
can get
work.
inside the hangar from the back
Oh,
door.
Finvara, thank you
Good
so
idea.
much.
Let's do it.
Are you coming
Have
with
a
us,
great day at
Lucas?
work, okay? What was memorable from Too Human? It was like the skill points! It was pretty nice. And then, what was the last item we found? It was like a, blood gauntlets of blood or something like that. It was weird.
What do you mean keep being awesome? Lucky Bun is naturally awesome.
Oh, no, you. Heck. I don't know how to take a compliment.
Hangar 4. It's gonna burn. Marcus and the others will get caught in the fire. Quick, I've got to warn someone. We've got to save them before it's too late.
Oh my gosh, it actually gives you... I don't think it gave you this, like, green path here in the original. I think maybe they added this in the remaster. Because I really don't remember, like, having any kind of direction for this scene. So you want me to go through here? No. Are they on a military base? Yes. It's like a military base in the 40s. Where, ah, you'll see. Hmm. Oh, right, we can claim this, okay. Hmm. Uh-oh. This kid's gonna die. There we go. Got it. Is every David Cage game the same? I feel like it's almost like he's trying to perfect his vision, right?
When do we play Not Human Enough? Prequel to New Human. Also Bun is a good.
Oh. Goodness gracious. Doesn't he just tell an adult that he had like a psychic vision of these kids dying? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to get them in trouble, I'm not sure. 4 stealth sequences. It is a 2000s video game. It's basically Black Site Area 51, right? I have not played that game, I don't know what it is. Detroit Become Lagomorph. Okay, so there's a guy right there. Do we have to wait for like a truck or something?
Don't move or I'll shoot!
Okay. Become Vanui. Detroit, become a woman.
Don't move or I'll shoot!
Okay. I don't remember the PS2 version having this generous of checkpoints. I mean, I appreciate it.
Chicago, become robot.
Yeah! Till now we think Lucas only just got the premonitions recently, but it's been almost his whole life and it doesn't affect him otherwise.
How many compliments does it take to get to the gooey center of a Lucky Bun?
Guru? I really am just furry trash right now. Heck. Alright, Lucas. Go on.
Lucas?
This
what
is
you
Jeff
doing here? I
Bezos.
thought
You are
didn't
not
wanna play.
allowed 3 jokes in one
Get out of here
stream
now,
title.
Marcus. The
Go
hangar's
to
going to
Twitch
explode.
jail.
Huh? How can that...
Don't ask any questions, Marcus. Get out now. It's about to explode.
Mr. Bezos,
I'll
you would be
looking
very
for the others.
disappointed at my Aliens Colonial Marines title. Which, if I remember correctly, was... IndigOwO Neil Mer-Yeens? I think that's what it was.
I think it's up to Yin to find Bun's gooey center.
Oh, wow. Alright, is this where the fire is? Oh wait, are we supposed to be putting out the fire, or are we supposed to be finding these kids? Oh, these kids are gonna die. Oh, this is bad.
This is Warren Buffet. I am bailing Bun out of Twitch jail because I want to see where this is going.
Okay, there's one kid.
What are you doing here, Lucas?
The game's over. Everybody's gone. You can come out now.
Warren Buffet.
Why didn't anybody tell me?
Oh, text-to-speech. Never change. I mean, I'm as much a fan of Emperor Heracles' pieces with the Avars as anybody, but geez, this is a bit much.
What are you doing here, Lucas?
Okay, there's one,
Get
there's
out.
two.
Nobody wants to play with you.
We need one more, right?
You need to get out of here, Kurt. The hangar's gonna blow.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're just a retard, Lucas.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Kurt, you gotta
apologies.
listen to me. There's gonna be a fire.
That's,
You need to get out of here right now. I'm
wow.
not kidding.
Go on, beat it. Before I break your face, you jerk.
Your mother sent me to find you. I'm gonna go and tell her that
Yeah,
you're
that's
messing around in
big
here.
yikes.
What? My mom? You say one word to her and you're dead meat. I'll deal with you later, freak.
Whew. Anyway. There's one more kid in here, right? I'm, feeling kind of like maybe letting him just kind of...
Bug off,
Oh, there we go.
Lucas. You're going to give me away.
The hangar's going to explode. You gotta get out of here right now.
Okay.
What kind of crap is this? You get out of here and stop trying to ruin the game.
You are going to get out of the hangar right now. I'm not kidding.
Okay, but hurry up, though.
Lucas, you're a total nutcase.
This is...
I'm out of time. I gotta get out of here before everything explodes.
There was a script for this? Apparently. Allegedly.
Lucas, are you
Okay, did we save everyone, or...?
No, just a few scratches.
and the others?
I managed to warn them in time. They all got
Oh,
out.
cool, okay.
How did you know it was going to happen, Lucas?
I saw it. I saw it before it happened. Don't ask me how.
You know they'll never believe that.
I know.
Lucas? Are you alright, Lucas?
No one's gonna believe you, Lucas.
Can you hear me? I did a little checking around, without giving your name, obviously. I was told about a person who is familiar with, let's say, unusual phenomena. I think that maybe she could help you. Here, this is her address.
Purinos, thank you so much for that follow.
You know that I don't believe
Sorry,
you,
Lexi.
Lucas, but I sincerely hope that she can give you some kind of answer.
I hope so too.
I was trying to remember if there was anything like that in here, and I didn't remember it. I am also anxious.
An anonymous user
Hi,
gifted a
Tartles.
tier 1 sub to Lexi Deer.
Oh gosh, Anonymous, thank you! And Lexi, welcome to the Court of Hearts, Your Majesty.
I had some shit on my mind this morning. I knew Samantha was depressed, but I didn't know what I could really do about it.
Usually two,
I was
sometimes
happy
three.
to be back in here. Man, I love that smell of old leather and sweat. Maybe I could just forget about everything for an hour and just get in a good workout with Carla.
Yeah, wow indeed.
Damn, you look a little out of it, Carla. You sure you're cool?
I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
Okay, let's warm up a little, then go for it.
I
Let me
like
know when
sugar
you're ready.
in my tea, but then like milk in my coffee. And I don't like sugar in my coffee. Generally. It's garbage day. It's garbage day. Good night, Paladin. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good one, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Do some quick time.
5, 6.
It's very strange to me that this game has, like,
7.
Yeah, probably a little bit dangerous without a spotter. Is he gonna do 10? Oh gosh, this is getting difficult. Oh no! There we go.
Yeah, I'm in pretty good shape this morning. One more
Oh.
set and I'll be ready to get in the ring.
One of the things about this game is that it's got a lot of Heavy Rain's like mundanity to it, and it also has this like element of the supernatural, which until this point is shown to be like some kind of like possession or mind control, and then like these visions that Lucas is getting, and they're fairly down to earth at this point. Like there's some weirdness to it, but it's nothing that's like it's a little like Silent Hill, where like Silent Hill has like down to earth moments, but then it's also got psychic powers, and that's kind of the cause of everything that's going on, you know. And then there's magic in it, and that's weird, but it's like one or two weird elements, you know. Sweet Bryn, thank you for that follow. Yes, Thallium. But then like, and that's believable because we're only being asked to suspend our disbelief for a couple things, and having some kind of like psychic mind control and like visions of the future, that makes sense to an audience. Like that's fine. But
2,
it gets
3.
It gets out of hand when there's way too much you're being asked to suspend your disbelief for.
6, 7, 8.
And again, I think the thing with these is if you press it too fast, you'll fail them.
9.
You kind of gotta just have a rhythm to it. Okay.
I'm ready to rock.
Oh no. Getting swole. Alright, I think Carla has to do some of these workouts as well.
1,
It's a very Tomb Raider pose.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Thanks for the stream, Bun Transgender Pride.
One last set and I'll be ready to fight.
Hello. Thank you so much for the bits. Oh my gosh. You're more than welcome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This gameplay is very important. It's
I'm warmed up. I'm ready to get in the ring.
like there's something compelling about the mundanity of scenes like this, like helping your girlfriend move her boxes out of your apartment, or helping or like doing things like crime scene investigations. Like there's some things. I'm trying to get this game to work with my OBS. It's being evil and keeps breaking my monitors. On the launch screen, go to options and turn it to windowed mode. Like don't have a full screen. That'll just mess things up a lot. It's like the heavy rain scene of setting up the table. Yes, it's kind of like that. Like there is something compelling about having mundane scenes of these characters doing daily tasks and putting us into their perspective. But Kikyo, thank you so much for that follow. Is it an Inuyasha thing? Is that what that is? I like it. Spitfire, thank you. I appreciate that follow. My fur and whiskers. The problem is that this precedes scenes of the game where you kung fu fight a helicopter, and then you're firing energy beams like it's Dragon Ball at a space alien AI from the future that's trying to cause Skynet. It's it ain't great. Yeah, she's such a good boy. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Las Vegas for tonight's match between
Sure, so what's the problem?
and killer Carla Valenti.
It's like a narrative disconnect.
Oh yeah, and who's always kicking out the crap about me acting like a kid all the time?
Why does he smile like that? I forget who we're playing as. I think it's Tyler. Whoa! They mocapped all this, by the way. So I can't access advanced graphic options, and also there is no way to find a windowed mode. You gotta do it from the launcher. I'm just failing this a little bit. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're playing as Carla. And I'm gonna assume the reason we're playing as Carla is because this scene would have a very different tone to it if we were doing quick time events so that we could punch a lady. I think that was David Cage's thought process. I'm gonna assume. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what all the, like, pressing we're doing communicates, though. Like, what are these directions? What are they assigned to? I'm not sure. It's kickboxing. It's kick fighting. They're kick fight masters. They know kung fu. I have no idea. I'm just guessing. No, I got that one. Okay.
So you want to go again?
Pretty sure that's not legal in anything. No, thank you.
No, I'm done. I'm gonna grab a shower and get back to work.
Can't get
Oh
that
gosh, I
restaurant
don't know.
murder out of your head, huh?
Whatever, if my VOD gets muted, it gets muted.
You're busting your head for nothing. The guy's a psycho. End of story.
I think another thing, Jacob, is that, like, a lot of the plot of this game is just told to you in these big expedition dumps,
Guy who leaves that much
or
evidence behind
exposition
on a
dumps
murder
rather,
one,
by like the guy in the asylum, by like in the rip-off of Hannibal Lecter. There's a bunch of scenes where people just tell you the plot without ever like reinforcing it or explaining what's going on in a way that matters to the character you're playing as. So it's very hard to remember plot details because you're not like living through them or experiencing them in any way. You're just being like told about them. So it's not complicated, it's just badly put together. A little bit,
Sure,
yeah.
at least
I mean,
it's not exhibition dumps.
Indeed. But yeah, like the ticking clock in this story is that the world is getting colder and eventually it's going to freeze over and start an ice age that just wipes everybody out, wipes out humanity. And it's like, we don't get to experience that at all, so most people just kind of forget it's happening, and that's like a thing that most people just don't remember when they finish this game. Must depart when the cracked out scene starts. Have a good night, Bear. Have a great one. Okay, we'll just choose Tyler again, and I think...
So, how's that restaurant murder case coming along?
Oh no, I was hoping
leads,
this would be
but no
the
suspects for the
basketball
moment.
scene.
There's some troubling elements about this case.
We know it probably wasn't premeditated.
Expedition.
And it wasn't
God.
done for money.
What's your theory?
Several
ritual
elements
murder.
match the MO of a ritual killing or mystical trance. The choice of weapon, the
Is the
killer's
ice age thing
cutting
gonna happen no
himself.
matter what? The
When
purple clan
archaeologists
is
have to
trying
use
to...
the restroom at the
precise
site,
to the heart.
it's called an
All this
expedition
points to a
dumps.
religious sacrifice.
Indeed.
He might be a Satanist or something like that.
Do you think there's much chance he'll kill again?
We don't have enough information to determine that right
Good night,
now.
Bear.
We might do it again tomorrow, or we might never hear from him again.
I want this nut job behind bars ASAP. Do whatever you have to do.
So,
Matches 8
what's the
traits.
plan now?
Check the local hospitals to see if they've had any men with knife wounds in. Check
maybe
with
a
all
little
the
bit
psycho
cozy.
wards to see if they've got any ex-patients out on the streets who might have been capable of something like this.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, book we found under the table. Garrett left it on your desk. See if you can make anything of it.
Amazing.
Okay, I'll get on all that stuff right away. What are you gonna work on?
There's something that I need to verify.
It did look really good on the PS2.
Carla
I
asked me
gotta
to see
admit
what
it.
I could find out about the book we found in the diary.
Oh
It
no!
might be able to tell us something about the killer.
No, I did it on
I inquired in
accident.
the office and I ended up
Oh
in a bookshop
no!
specializing in old books run by a guy named Takeo.
Cage! Why? Oh. Okay. Oh no. Can we skip this up? Can we skip this part? Is there a way to just skip this chapter? Can I leave? Please.
I can't leave now. I haven't learned a single thing about the book.
But Tyler, please. Oh. Oh. I apologize in advance. I hate this. I hate it so much.
Yo, you lose something?
Oh, I am sorry to cause waiting on you.
Oh god
Your
damn
presence
it.
here bring honor to my miserable shop.
God
My
damn
name
it.
is Takeo. Tell me what I can do to make you happy.
I'll do it, but I'm not going to like it. Courage the cowardly
That
dog.
old Chinese dude in Gremlins. If he offers me a little box with a monster in it, I am gone.
Let me guess a white guy played this character? I'll bet.
I was digging around in my closet and I found this old book. Thought it
Take
might
us
be
to a
worth
break
something.
until you're
sorry,
past the
who's
cynophobia.
I'm happy. But the worst is well of ignorance.
Okay, can we skip?
My time.
Oh, oops. Okay. Oh. David, isn't it okay to just say where you stole that stereotype from? It's a really weird character. I don't know what the purpose this has in the game. It's really bad.
Wholly to books I sir here.
Thanks anyway. At least I tried.
Okay, we can leave now. We can get out of here now.
Maybe
No, please leave.
I can do for you. One client order very rare book. Since this
I'm going to get coffee while this is going on. Anyone wants anything?
Oh, coffee sounds great, actually. I can really do that, yeah. That'd be great.
I tell you all you want to know.
So, what does it look like, this?
A better game. Yes, please.
Easy. It from same collection as this one.
Okay, I ought to be able to handle that.
My mental status
Bring
is not
back
neutral.
the sacred diamond of the old sage of the mountain, and he will give you the magic talisman.
The fuck does that mean?
Oh, man. What am I, in a video game?
Yeah, this is gross. It's bad. And I think we can leave. I think we might be able to just get out of here. He said videos game like he's in a video game. Yeah. Great. You can't leave until you find the other book? What if David Cage just made movies? I can't imagine they'd be any better, right? I can't imagine they'd be any better. I think the only thing we have to do with this book is find the bookmark. No? Printed in Alabama, 1884. Lamarck and Everett. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think that's all we need.
A torn piece of paper. Looks like a computer printout of a bunch of numbers. Fell out of the book. Must have been a bookmark. I'll check it out at the office.
I know we need to find the book, and my name's not Mark. So actually viewing the book was completely pointless? Yes. This entire scene is pointless.
To the office, but maybe Takeo could have told me a little more.
No, leave. This entire scene is pointless. All we needed to do was find that bookmark, which we could have done anywhere.
As far back as I can remember, I've been frightened by
that was just in there because David Cage thought it was funny.
In a small, confined place, I start to panic.
Gross.
I have trouble breathing, and I need to get out right away. You've heard the name. Claustrophobia. Well, I had decided not to let my fear control me. I decided to try and fight it every chance I got.
Okay, couple things.
I'm going to stay calm. Everything is going to be fine. I'm going to breathe deeply and walk without stopping until I find the computer terminal.
Okay, couple things. One, couldn't she get somebody else to do this? Like, it'd be fine? Like, she could just get somebody else to do this? And 2...
There should be a switch box around here.
Why do the police have all of their, like, documents in this weird, creepy basement dungeon? This is like the document dungeon.
There's no way I'm leaving here empty-handed. The Kirsten file has gotta be somewhere, and I'm not
Pretty much.
leaving until I find it.
I remember the time I was bad at video game and failed something on this part over and over. You gotta do it, like, slow, though. Never mind, don't do it slow. No, just do it fast, but keep it in the middle. Get into a rhythm with the breathing if you figure out how it moves. Yeah. Stream keeps freezing? Oh my gosh.
Here's the archive
I'm
terminal.
sorry, Ninja.
I can consult the file here. The save files are classified
What
by
is the
year.
secret base underneath? This is the
Kirsten
basement of the
file should be
police
in the
office?
1990s. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
Did she say 1890s? Or 1990s? And why is this seen in first person? Hold your breath until you freak out worse than hyperventilate. Pretty much. Wasn't this also a Resident Evil puzzle? Basically. I think there's a really similar one in there, yeah. Oh yeah, battle tank. It's
The
either
electricity's cut. I just need to stay calm.
it's either got to be that or the immediately change your character's gender copy pasta. Like, I really like that one. It's really funny.
Here are the files starting with K. Just need to check to make sure I've got the right year on the terminal.
Okay. I don't think this is the right one.
There's no power to the terminal. I guess there must be a switch box somewhere.
Oh, good. It's just a really good game, guys. Hey, Coron, how you doing? Let me see. Oh, switch box should be behind here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, we've arrived at peak videos game. I feel like at some point in development they figured, like, oh, we've got, you know, pretty bad pacing and too much story and, like, a lot of weird conversations and not enough gameplay. Maybe we should have some kind of gameplay.
Nothing on Kirsten. Must not be the right disc.
Okay, we're looking for Kirsten. Games don't need gameplay anymore. They just need monetization. Oh, right, and emotions. Yeah, that too. But, like, also... I don't actually know what year or letter we're looking for, but I'm gonna assume it's that one over there because it's the hardest one to get to. And it requires the most moves. Where's the librarian from Ghostbusters when you need it? Why would the archives be like this? I don't know, they just locked him in this dungeon down here.
It's starting. My hands, they're shaking. I'm having trouble breathing.
No, you're not. You're fine.
Hear the file starting with K. Just need to check to make sure I've got the right year on the terminal.
What is the tension doing in this scene, though? Because, like, what is it communicating to us? Hey, Draco. How you doing?
I think I found it.
So it sure is trying.
The file is empty. No report, no evidence, nothing. Wait. Here's the name of the detective in charge of the investigation. Robert Mitchell.
Alright, should we do basketball? I want to get something to eat soon. Should we wrap it up with basketball? I feel like we should.
I'd worked good and hard on the investigation.
I thought there was
Done
gonna be a
everything
jump
Carl
scare when the
had
power
asked
went
me.
out.
Now I just wanted to relax and
It
play
seemed like that's what they were leading up
and
to,
also
but...
settle a little score I had with Jeffrey.
I hope this song isn't like... I hope this isn't copyright.
Nice threads, Jeffrey. Very stylish, my man. You got me totally psyched out in that shit.
Super dork tryhard? Yeah.
Okay, here's the rules.
He's really good,
First
though.
to score 10 points wins the game and $200. That cool for you?
You can kiss your money goodbye.
We'll see. Let's
Welcome
do
to
it.
NBA Street! You know what? I'm not even into sports games, but if you start one up and it's like EA Sports Big, you know you're in for a pretty good time. Because, like, they did the street games, which are great. They did SSX Tricky. They did, the Def Jam games. Like, pretty good. Pretty good. You ever play Pyre? No, but I really liked Transistor, so... I know they're both super massive games, right? I don't know what pushing all these buttons is actually accomplishing for Tyler,
Now that
but
was pure poetry in motion.
like I don't know what the diegesis of these button presses is, but maybe it's just like we're psyching him out by push buttons all these different ways. What about Bastion? Bastion's alright, I never beat it. I got much more into Transistor, but I think that's just an art style thing. They're both good. This is music in game. You bet it is! For some reason. Oh, this VOD's gonna get muted for sure. For wiggling your toes, the most important part of basketball. Ah. That makes sense. I've never played, I don't know. There we go. Sage against the machine. Thank you so much for that follow. My fur and whiskers. What I need is just a little bit of Harlem Globetrotters theme in here. But I think that's definitely copyright, right?
The more I see you play, Jeffrey, the more I think you should take up chess.
Okay, rude, Tyler, but alright. Let's play basketball. Freezing weather without protection.
He drives and he scores.
And no sleeves.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Perfect.
that's our play of the day. Yo, you D up pretty good for a white cop.
You ain't so bad yourself.
Okay, sweet Georgie bro.
You got some game.
Maybe I should have mentioned, I did some ball at college. So, as for the 100, it's game over, man.
You're a real SOB, Tyler.
I know, and that's why you like me, Jeffrey.
Huh. Will they now skateboard to up the stakes? I think it was 200 if he loses. Honestly, I probably should have lost. That would have been more fun. I don't know why he agreed to that.
Just what was left in my PayPal balance, I swear.
Ellie, oh my god. It's good to see you, Ellie. I hope your day's been spectacular. Oh my gosh. Alright. I need to get some food. I got some tortellinis for lunch. Super good. Would recommend. Like, oh man, I love me some pasta. I wonder if you could game over for losing at basketball. I bet you could. Oh heck. Will you be back? Are we calling it for tonight? I'm gonna call it for tonight if that's okay. But hey, I'll be back. Let me see. Thursday, I think we're gonna do some more Police Nauts. I got back to where I was before it glitched out. And then Friday, we're gonna do Silent Hill 2, but for real this time. I've got some good plans. You're gonna enjoy it. It's the best looking version of Silent Hill 2 I could get running. So, count on it. In the meantime, let's see who's out there streaming. Oh, thanks y'all. Lovely. Do. Oh my god.
Consider my emotions wisely, Lagomorph.
Did you emote? Did you feel emotion? Let's see. Who are we gonna go raid? Oh, have a good one, Koran. That's true. Raid Lucky Bun? Heck. Alright, let me see. Good, totally. I don't think I know them. Well, let's go meet them, huh? Alright. Let me get my keyboard working real quick. Go.